We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Ahead, we'll decide
what's going on here?
Entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys.
What is going on here?
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough.
What the
as we
fuck?
are underway here on a January afternoon. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he's upended at the 33.
Welcome to the fucking show, boys.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Who here just wants to watch fucking Max? He was like 14.
8 yards the game on the last run. Here's second and a couple.
All right, pick it up. Cowboys got the ball first. First play of the game, 8-yard run by Zeke.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to
Come
the
out in
29.
strong formation.
That second
Dual
down
tight
play
ends.
nets a -4.
Around the stretch. Oh, he just grabs him down by his shoelace.
Yeah,
Sets up 3rd and 6 for the
know
boys.
better than I. He has the ability to
Be a
take
huge
over
stop
a
for
game.
Carolina right
So
now,
what do you
too.
do?
Hold them to a 3 and out, and then, you know, if they can put together a drive and, you know, get Dallas on their heels a little bit.
If he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Marty in here?
This defense looking for an early
No,
stop.
he's not. It's just me,
This is
Boogie.
3rd down and 6.
Boogie, you gotta watch Trippus's feed, not Deb Nets. Christ, vacuum over there.
What was that?
Dallas comes out, trips right.
From the
Looks like he
shotgun,
might be
he
running
gets
his zone.
And he's gonna have
Or
the
hit the
first
tight end
down
seam.
yardage
Did
to
he
the
get the first
35.
down?
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here. The opening drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into
You heard
meetings
it?
with coaches,
Wow.
and sometimes maybe
What the
we can
fuck
get,
is that noise?
a little bit numb
What
because
the hell's
they're
that
always going to talk about how
static?
important 3rd down is, aren't they?
Oh,
Offense and
shit, that's
defense.
it.
In this case, one
Aliens are
capitalized,
coming, bro.
the others, you said,
Aliens
had
are
a chance to get
coming.
off the field and didn't get it done.
Looks like it's Marty's. He's lighting up like he's trying to talk.
A first down carry.
His white bad's like a fucking blow dryer going right into his microphone.
There, it'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a
See?
running back of this size, of these
Another 5
dimensions,
yards.
I can just tell you, attrition
Who's in here
does
now?
set in for a defense because first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these short gains turn into bigger runs later.
Those 4-yard runs will just fucking tear you apart until you gashes him for a 60-yard one.
From the 39.
Play action.
Prescott.
Oh, he had wide open.
And that is
Oh, shit, you're ahead of him?
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
I'm watching Max's feed.
Nice play there to force
Yeah,
that
so I'm
conversion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
You guys hear me now?
When you're the underdog,
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
up,
well,
Marty?
I don't know what you was doing, Marty.
I don't hear you.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep
James
making
Jones,
plays
it's the
like that,
aliens,
they
bro.
might just get a few.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Here we go. Now I think I'm plugged in here.
Yes.
Definition Live season 34 NFC Divisional Round Playoffs games. We got the Dallas Cowboys who have won 1, 2, 3 Super Bowls in a row. Not really lost a lot of games. And they're going to throw in about, there's 35 Panthers there to pick this off. I have no idea what Dak is doing here. This is one of the first games we're going to see Max without a secure pass blocker on both sides. I think it's going to be a huge factor in the game if the Cowboys don't run the football. And I do point out that the Carolina Panthers are not a good run stopping team. If Dallas gets away from running the football,
Yeah, that's what has me confused. Why isn't he running the football?
I have no. Maybe he's trying to get his passes out of the way early, but
That could be it.
it's just a quick guess. Again, you can go right at Carolina's run defense. We're also going to see the Marcus Lawrence is gone, so the pass rush won't be as good, and we'll also see Shaquem Griffin not in the field to run people down. I suspect Carolina will move the football here. I think they're going to score.
I think it's Al's Super Bowl to lose.
Yeah.
Unless he matches up with Alvin, but I think he matches up too good with Alvin.
Me too. We can talk about that next show. I certainly have Al. I have Al beating Alvin in the Super Bowl after this trade. Trevor is not going to get by Al, and Max is going to struggle.
Al's just got way too much firepower. It's too much.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good plays that just get him yards. Like Max got plays. Trevor's got a more limited amount of plays. Al has a lot. He's just a lot going on there. So
I think Al might be the best player in this league right now. He just didn't have the team the first couple years, and he sat out a full season.
Well, yeah, he had a lot going on there.
Which also netted him a running back.
Yep. Well, we'll see what Newton does here. We'll see how. Here's the. Yeah, we'll see this wheel route here from the Panthers.
What is that Cam does? What is that?
It's a wheel route over there or whatever, and Trevor just throws it early. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a play designed to go right at the cover 3. And we'll see it a few times this game for sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, what is Cam's fucking motion he does?
What do you mean motion? Throwing
He
motion?
like does like a point, like shooting an arrow.
It's his. He's calling an audible.
That's just what it is? That's what he calls?
Yeah, it's like him, here's a cover 3 beater already first play, and he might even have it here. And Max, you'll see this play from Trevor 7-8 times a game. I'm shocked that Max is not following this post here. I'm blown away. The receiver set to the left is on an out, and you know that there's a deep post going right over the top of that instantaneously. As soon as you see the out, Max doesn't even follow it for a little bit. He's got to take a huge lap here for being a Super Bowl champ, especially versus Carolina Panthers. I'm not doing your homework here.
That's like their go-to play.
Trevor runs that play more than... I am shocked that Max is not following that with his user there. He's not even close. He's lucky that wasn't a touchdown or something. And also, by the way, that doesn't really work versus a lot of cover 3s. It only works only works if you're using like a match version of cover 3, and I would never even call match versus Trevor. I got no idea. Okay, Carolina now down here on the 31-yard line. They can get 3 at a minimum. Newton's going to get out of the pocket. There's no container spot here. And he's going to get a first down, a run of 8.
Yeah, you guys are way ahead.
Are you watching native feeds?
I got Max's feed, yeah.
Right.
Man, I'm so tired of seeing a quarterback run, bro. I got dogged by Al.
Oh, dude. Here's an up the middle versus the Cowboys, and it's an easy carry here for a wide open gain. In my opinion, Max plays so much nickel defense that it plays right into the hands of Carolina team who likes to run it.
Vince McMahon with a big run there.
What's who that is?
You'll also see down here in the red zone, for those of you watching playing the at-home game, you'll see Carolina run their RPO. They don't run it a ton during up and down the field, but you will see it in the red zone here, so keep your eyes peeled for it.
Oh yeah, two running backs, and the one running back is on the
Max base lines, you might see the RPO right here. Let's see if
Yeah,
Franklin
that
can
would
get over
change
the
my
top.
whole game. I don't know if you guys remember my game. I just got the fumble for the.
Oh, here's a strip! And he's
Stripped
gonna be
him.
stripped! Oh my God, this is a huge play!
Man, I'm behind.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Dallas gets probably bailed out here. This could have been,
Yeah,
that would have brought up a
easy
second
score.
and goal from the 2. And this is a fumble, and I don't know if they can overturn this or challenge it, but that's a big
That
play.
was clear as day. That was a fumble. He
That's
ripped it right
tough.
out. He never goes down.
I think Zeke will definitely be missing his 99 overall left or right tackle here, be able to cut the ball back. We normally used to seeing Zeke rip off 20-yard gains with ease. I don't think we'll see that quite as easy today. I think if you're going to run the ball here, you just have to get a put a body on Luke and have your way.
Does
Last
Zeke got
time-
protective custody?
Who does Zeke have protected?
Yeah.
No, he has arm. He has
he's got
first one free.
First one free.
So when Zeke lights up, that means the first tackle will whiff. The last time these guys played in the playoffs, Carolina gave up over 350 yards on the ground. We'll see if we. I don't think it'll be that much today with again the missing 99 overall lineman, but we expect the Cowboys to run the ball quite a bit unless they get away from it. Here's another run up the middle here, and this is a pretty good gain. 5 yards is doing decent versus the Cowboys.
Yeah, all the big running backs got the first one free. Zeke, Bell, Gurley.
What did you get for Gurley, Boogie?
Huh?
What did you get for Gurley?
I don't even remember what I paid for it.
Are you asking what he paid for him or what he
just got for him?
you just trade him?
No, still got Gurley.
Yeah, so
My bad. Never mind.
I got Gurley and Ronald Jones.
3rd and 2 coming up here. Prescott here under center. He's got a big power set, strong formation with the fullback right there. And I don't know if Dak is going to audible go pass, but he's going to try to run this ball, and it's on Zeke. He takes the wrong hole here.
I'm behind. 10 seconds behind.
He runs into his own lineman.
I don't think there's really much you could have done about that, though.
I think he
That's
kind of got
just
the
the
first down
lineman.
there.
The lineman just scoops into him.
Like I said, I think the missing lineman is
Good
going to
punt
be
here.
a difference here. We might not see the Dallas Cowboys run the ball for 20 yards a carry versus an 8-man front, so that'll help the Panthers out. No score here early. I'm just a little bit
Oh
shocked.
my God! What a fucking punt that is.
Punt goes down to the 2. Watch the RPO. Watch Cam. See what Dallas brings up here. Dallas gets stuck as the line, and Newton is going to escape. No contain, I don't think, here. He's going to go out. Again, there's such a huge advantage for those of us who like to throw it, or even are more of a running team. The escape artist bails you out from so much. I'm shocked, actually, I guess besides Dallas' amazing team, that Carolina hasn't done much more damage with Cam Newton in this cycle already. It's incredible.
I
here's-
think just some owners just don't like to run the ball like that.
I mean, you see Trevor sprinting out of the pocket constantly. He uses Cam Newton all the time. Let's see how this drive plays out here. Now there's a first down here.
Here comes the RPO. 2 running backs in the quarter.
Cowboys in the first quarter with 0 passing yards. Carolina with 61.
Yeah, here it comes.
So we essentially got a triple header coming right now, don't we?
God, I hope not.
Yeah. I think Chargers Browns are after this. And then shortly after that, we're going to get the Chiefs Dolphins.
I thought Chiefs Dolphins was not on for today.
Chiefs Dolphins playing until later.
I don't think they're playing till tomorrow.
I thought I read 4:35.
We'll have to see. I'll give Jake a buzz. Carolina motioning the ball, play clock under 10 here, 9, 8, 7. And not more motion. And here's Newton again, sprinting again, using escape artists all the time. And there's a pick here. Oh, this is a completion. Newton just killing the Cowboys out of the pocket. Might have to consider containing it at this point. I don't know.
It doesn't really
I contain every play versus mobile quarterbacks.
Oh no, contain 100% works, dude. They'll roll right into your lineman. If you contain, it's hard to get out of the pocket.
I contained the entire. See I contained the whole fucking game against Allen.
Yeah, but that's
the whole.
Yeah, but contain versus Al, that doesn't really roll out too much. Newton's goes up the middle here for a big gain. Newton's got 3 carries for 30 yards, and he has been out of the pocket, destroying the Cowboys with his legs, making throws here. He is the story here so far.
Oh, he looks good right now, Trevor. Max has had no answer.
Here's a slant, and Max is on a man blitz, and it's just totally smoked. Again, we're talking DeMarcus Lawrence is off the field, so you're not getting that unbelievable pass rush X-factorness, and no Shaquem Griffin. So, yeah, DAL still has such an amazing team, but they are down a couple superstars here.
And this could be 14-0 right now for that fumble.
Oh yeah, we could be looking at it right here. Now Carolina first and goal from the 3-yard line here. They got to get points, but I think they're going to score a touchdown here very shortly. Check the RPO. Welcome to the show. Who we got in here? Here's the RPO. Like I told you, we'll see in the red zone, and it is a touchdown. How is that not a touchdown?
Oh, no.
That looks like a TD. I think we have James Jones in chat. Welcome to the show, bitch.
Yeah, Chiefs and Dolphins, 4:30 and between 4:30 and 5 p.m. today.
And Newton's gonna sneak it in here.
Yo, appreciate it, JJ. Happy Easter, dog.
Hey, happy Easter. Good game. Tried.
Yo, what was that? Tried shit, bro. My whole team got fucking hurt.
I'm just saying.
I know. I couldn't stop him in the second half.
Yeah, I know. After the injuries, it was bad. It was horrible.
It was hard,
injuries are brutal. And you didn't even have Carney either. Carney would have helped get more pressure on the line.
Yeah, you would have brought a little bit more of a presence and would have made a little bit maybe better on the run stopping. Because I don't think he really ran the ball that crazy with any running back. He had to.
Just lose Tommy. Listen, Carolina up 7-0 here. Dallas with 35 yards of total offense. And here's an RPO look, and it's going to be a completion. Boy, if that could have a little bit quicker, that might have been a huge gain if we got a super tackle there. Carolina only allowed 9 yards passing. Again, we're missing a 99 overall tackle. It's a huge story here early. We're all interested to see how Dallas plays. They still have the one guy, but missing the left tackle there. See Zeke right now trying to cut that ball back, and this is just a regular gain of 4 yards. Normally that'd be a gain of about 20.
What did I miss?
Well, Zeke just ran a dive. And it's
was it on 2nd and 1? Because I think I just got it. I keep fucking trying to run my feet over. It's not.
You can see when Zeke runs over to that side of the field, it's totally different. And now I think Carolina is seeing that a little bit, and they're just kind of they might stock over on the right side there a little bit. I'd be forcing Zeke to go left almost the whole game here.
Holy shit, he's 10 for 33 right now.
Again, he can't cut that ball back, and I'm not going to lie, if Dale starts to throw this football,
it's going to be good.
That's going to play into Carolina's pants because they really don't run much besides max coverage, and they do have good pass rushers, so that you got to throw the ball a little bit quicker than you're used to, and I think that without that pass block over there,
so dirty.
it's going to sneak up on on the Cowboys
Yeah,
here.
I would have rather have played Max after that trade than
Oh, yeah. 100%.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup. If
I think Al might have the best roster in the league.
They also like those one-on-ones downfield.
He does a lot with what he's got. 3rd and 4 here. See if the Cowboys can pick up something. We'll see how Panthers play this. Obviously, I would be flying over to the right side of the field, and they do. And he can't roll out, and he gets sacked here.
Oh, sacked.
He rolls out right into this defender too. Not really sure what you're doing over there. Kind of feeding into that.
He had nothing open though. He was trying to get a guy to playmaker from what I saw. As he comes out, he rolls out. He thinks he'd get around him, and he never does.
Another good punt.
Let me just give you the points breakdown in yardage for Carolina. They're nothing special on defense. They're 17th in the league in points, 18th in yardage, 13th versus the pass, and 25 versus the run.
But you have to think, wait, he plays Al, so his run numbers are skewed.
That don't matter. Here's an RPO.
Al went for 235 a game, bro.
Anytime he goes to 2 running backs, it's coming.
And Dallas is going to get a big sack here.
That was a huge play right there. Dallas needs to get some points on the board before half.
That was a huge play. To put Carolina in 2nd long is big, and now not for nothing. I might double down on a blitz here.
No. You got to keep everything in front of you and give you a shot to get at least a field goal before the half.
Listen,
Carolina gets the ball.
Carolina, this is a play they'll run a shot play right now. They might try to do it again. Let's see what's up. Tommy, watch it. Watch it.
Safety.
What I tell you, baby. This is a play where Carolina is going to run another shot play RPO because they ain't going to try to pick up yards, and I call that one right on the dot. Dallas gets a huge sack.
I don't think he blitzed, though.
He didn't blitz. He just got totally lucky. This is a muff kick. I don't know what this means.
Oh, wow.
It actually goes to the 30.
Yeah, it should come up.
Doesn't come up at all. Maybe does Dallas decline that penalty? What happens there?
No, it goes to the 30.
For the record here,
touchback.
I think the Cowboys.
It used to be like 40, didn't it?
I'm watching the replay. I think the Cowboys might send a blitz and contain, actually. And that's why the guy comes off the edge there.
I did see a 5th man on the pass rush.
Here's Zeke, who tries to cut the ball back again to his missing tackle, and he can go absolutely nowhere on the left side.
From what I'm seeing, Al will be in a Super Bowl, and he will probably win the conference championship by more than a couple scores.
This trade's going to hurt Max. He's going to be hurt without.
I mean, Al is going to most likely slow Cam down. And,
it's just Trevor can't stop the run.
No.
It's going to be a field day.
No, it's...
Yeah, Albin's got 4 guys with 93 speed about him.
Al is going to... He will have a field day and running the ball versus... I mean, Zeke's a little more power, but Al's running is rough. This is Trevor in an interesting look here, like a mid-blitz with a guy up in the box. He's not blitzing, though, is he? He is blitzing. Sending the heat. Oh, my God. This could be picked. Oh, this is a lucky fucking catch here. Lucky to get that off. Lucky for a catch.
Oh, that's his X factor, though.
Gallup? Yeah, but his X factor ain't Moss people, and that shit double team.
Just rack them up.
Just rack. Here's Zeke, and Zeke's gonna run finally. You're gonna get him going to the strong side behind the good pass blocker, and he's gonna finally pick up a good gain here.
Oh, that safety was so bad to fucking take.
Feel like right now, if they come out in this formation here, the bunch set.
Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of
it. Here, he's gonna come out in a bunch set with the receiver set to the weak side of the field. This is normally a huge. This is normally a huge gain for Zeke. See what happens if he runs it.
I'm a little behind, man. I can't catch up.
Here's another 1st and 10.
Trevor showing blitz again.
And look at that. It's just a regular gain of 5. That's normally like a 20-yard gain. And look at this. This mid-blitz look, you can run on this no problem.
It all depends if you get a block shot or not.
Listen, put it this way: if this was Max's line last week, he would be destroying this nickel look right now in the run.
Yeah, absolutely.
Max plays with that ball carrier setting on it.
Not for nothing though. Let's give Max. Let's try to put him in a positive light here. The Cowboys are only down. Oh, there's a flag here.
Holding.
It is a holding call, and they're going to go backwards here. It's going to bring up 1st and 14. There's 49 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Season 34 divisional round, Carolina Panthers up 7-2 on the Cowboys. At Ace Billy Boogie, Green Bay Packers, and the Detroit Lion owner Tommy Wiley just got bounced out today in the playoffs. With a great season though in the booth here with Dr. Ice Punch.
Yeah, but even if he only gets a field goal here, to be down only by 2.
Oh, and there goes Zeke. And Zeke's going to score.
Trevor messed that one up.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. Oh, you over pursued. That's why you can't play the safety.
Jeez. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know how Dallas is winning this game right now. Carolina could have 10 or 14 points with a big fumble on the goal line earlier in the game. Well, that's a huge story. I give Max credit for going on the field there. The pass there and the coverage was a big play. And he does finally get Zeke going there on the left side of the line. That's what the first time.
After a holding call.
After the holding call. Yeah, it's a good play. See what Carolina does. And Carolina's going to pick up about 50. I tell you what, man. That's one thing I didn't do this cycle is actually, I tried. I tried to have a fast. No, I tried to have a fast halfback, and he just died every single season. I couldn't play him, and I kind of went back to that slow halfback look. You got to have a fast halfback in Madden. Oh boy, Max has got to play safety here, and there's a guy wide open downfield, but Carolina's pocket and run instead. Newton 5 for 36. He's been out of the pocket like crazy here. See if he can actually throw a pass. Going to try to run this one more time. Watch the corner out here. He's going to go to it. There's 2 guys right there. This is just a blind toss. He's just going to go there no matter what. Oh man.
Should have been picked.
Oh, that's a fucking. He's lucky there.
Fucking Hail Mary, man.
I think you got to go deep here. Go first. He's going to try a shot play. If Max doesn't cover number 19 by himself, he's an idiot.
Yeah, you should be trying to draw him off sides because a field goal, he can get a field goal with offsides penalty.
True. Carolina now going to check down. The single back look. Still 3 wide receivers. And Carolina is going to roll all over the place. Going to throw it deep into the end zone. I thought he caught this ball, but this is not. Wow. That looked like it was a completion.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away.
Somebody drop a sub or something. See if this bit jar can explode, man. There's a lot of bits in there. We are now in the second half here. Third quarter just getting underway. It's 9-7. A barn burner here. Dallas up by 2. Dallas looks like a totally different team without their 3 big guys missing. That being said, let's see if we don't have any buck fever action. Did somebody shoot their dick off here in the second half? Dallas is misaligned here over there on the side. I don't know what's going on. Number 89 is wide open. No one guarding him over there. They run it anyways. But he's cut right back, and this is a nice run up the middle for like 15 yards. Man with 7 rushes for 67. Dale's running this big nickel. They come out in the 4-3. I think it's a much better way to stop the run. And Newton dropping back. He's going to throw it to the flats here. Oh boy. Here comes 100 with a puppy dog, and let's see the Jari doesn't quite get out of there. We're 13% away from giving away a jersey, by the way, for $100 NFL shop. Here's a throw to the corner, and this is going to be. Oh boy, that's close.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender.
3rd and 3 here. This is a huge down for Carolina. Can they keep it moving? Cam Newton has been unstoppable out of the pocket. Is Dallas going to contain or spy anybody here? Oh, it's an RPO, and he catches him with his pants down.
Oh, wide open.
Dallas, and now they got bad tackling. Oh, this is a huge pickup on just a little rinky-dink toss.
What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch.
Ooh.
Like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days?
Nice little break tackle at the end of that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's an extra 10 yards just about. Like, that secures field goal range. That
Oh,
break
here's
tackle.
a face mask. Listen,
Oh,
Dallas is
face
not going to
mask.
stop here. They are, again, going after the strip here. They need a turnover here. Carolina can take the lead.
Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Oh, it's tough. Is everybody rooting against Max besides
So now then the
Besides-
Marty
Bills got
and
him set
Kuipers?
with a first and goal.
Rooting against Max?
Yeah.
Now P.
Oh, you asked me
I
who
know you'd
I'm.
rather root against Trevor.
Who, me?
Hey, you.
Listen, I don't root against anybody right now, man. I'm on the sideline just chilling. I'm calling the game.
Nothing on first down,
I-
so the ball remains at the
I got no
He
preference.
can't turn the ball over here.
No, I don't think he's going to turn it over.
That didn't fool
I
Let's see.
think he's going to take a field goal here.
If he
him up 1 yard and brings up third
Touchdown,
down.
big though. He's got to find a way to get in the end zone.
I,
would-
listen,
yeah.
But my goodness.
I don't know, man. I think
Somebody
that
like Cam and Jackson, the quarterback like design run,
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
yeah.
nobody runs it unless they you'll expect it if you're in the same division with them. But when you play somebody out of division or not somebody you play with, man, that play can fucking gas you.
Oh yeah. Well, the Tommy, even when you had Taysom Hill there, I had in season 3, man, I had it. Season 4, I was saving it for the playoffs where I had Tyrod Taylor, and when I would run in like the lab with him, would run like the RPO. There's out of the Taysom Hill package. He would go to fake it, and nobody would be there, and he could just run up the field for like 40 yards. It was ridiculous.
Bro, I labbed that so hard.
Yeah.
Brought it into the game, and then I was like,
He got crushed.
fumble,
I started
fumble.
seeing, I started seeing you use it, and so I had it, and I had it in my back pocket for the playoffs, but we never got there. So, but yeah, if you have a fast halfback, keep the ball with them when the end or linebacker come in on the halfback. That could be. It's a huge game, man. Again, like
Oh, bro, I've hit like a 35-yard touchdown run with it
Yeah.
before.
again, if you had Lamar Jackson or whatever, and you run that play, fucking unstoppable.
Oh, but I don't think
Some of them new wildcat formations you can do that. It's like a QB blast, but the running back it's
The
pretty good
Dallas
too.
Cowboys didn't throw the ball versus me when we played in Week 15 at all. I don't know if they got past 50 yards. They only have 30 here today throwing right now. 2nd and 12 here. Zeke, tough spot. He has not been able to go left too much. Here's a play action pass. And Dak's not really fast enough to get all the way up to the first down, but he does pick up about 10. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Dude, the Cowboys look.
I gotta tell you though, he sat in that pocket and like slid over so smoothly.
Wow. The guy sitting over there doing nothing. I mean, when you got to know that, you got to see that. You got to see that. Dallas does not look like themselves right now. Zeke can't even get 2 yards going there again.
Zeke can't even get in the hole.
That off tackle is normally a destruction play, and he might fake this ball right now. Might fake this punt. He's putting in.
Too early to do that.
Here it comes.
Now comes the Cowboys.
And Carolina is in a regular like 3-4 defense, waiting for it.
Oh.
Boys punted away. They're down 10-9 here versus Carolina. Winner gets the Tampa Bay Bucks. So
Another good punt.
Marty, what you got cooking for tonight?
man, you know what? It's COVID Easter Sunday here in Welcome to Show Inc. headquarters. There's not a lot to pick up and buy. We have a ham in the oven right now. A little like 2-pound ham. Boneless. I'm gonna chop that motherfucker up, and then I got some Polish kibasi. Not fresh. Smoked goodness. I'm gonna heat that bitch up. And I got a whole bunch of horseradish. I'm gonna pour all over my dick, mix it up with some beets, and I got borscht. Just like again.
Horseradish? I'm just not a horseradish guy.
Oh yeah, we got borscht, which is like the real deep dark purple soup there with beets and beef in it. One of my favorites.
No, I mean obviously you're Polish. So.
One of my favorite, but yeah, we got the big pot of borscht, got ham, kibasi. I'm cooking a little asparagus, which isn't typical again. Normally we have like babka, which is like a bread, but I ain't got none of that made, so we'll just get out a little fucking butter, call it even as toast, and normally I'll drink some whiskey or whatnot, but I'm fresh out of that, so I might get into some vodka. We got Easter Bunny bullshit, we got candy, kids got all these Easter eggs. It's a huge stop away for Carolina, and then my wife and I were talking about watching a movie tonight. I don't know what. We never get to hang out.
I'm so out of watching TV, bro.
I mean, we only get to watch like an hour a night. That's what I
Not
got
that-
on
you
tap,
got kids,
man.
so you're occupied. I mean, I got pork rajol, like hand rolled and sauce and pasta.
There you go. Deke up the middle here. This is we just had an exchange here of field possession where now the Cowboys on the 37 is big. They can kick field goals from about 60 yards. So I think Dallas is already ahead here, 12-10 if they don't turn this ball over. This is a huge possession. In the third quarter, 1:54 to go here. Dev Nation Live divisional playoffs here. The Dallas Cowboys have been unstoppable. Deke looks like a mere mortal right now. 17 carries for 74 yards.
It's gonna take one 50-yard run, and then his numbers are gonna look inflated.
I don't know if he's going to get it, man. I really don't. I think Carolina is stocking that right side of the field, and they're just he can't run left. And here comes Carolina in it. This is when Max is really down to the wire when he comes out in goal line. He does this when he's really nervous. He'll do it from like the 8-7 yard line when he's playing somebody who's actually he's going to run left here. Let's see what happens.
Wow, left's his weakest side.
And he's going to actually get by, and oh my God, he looked like he was stopped in the backfield, but he does get by. When you see the Cowboys come out in goal line sets when they're not on the 2 yard line, you know that this is pulling out all the stops for them. You occasionally will see it when they have.
Carolina's got buck fever right now.
I would say that Dallas has buck fever right now, but
Carolina shanked 2 punts and took a safety.
True story. Well, I mean, not for nothing, but when Trevor gets in big games versus Trifus, he pretty much comes down with buck fever no matter what happens. And unable to close the deal on any of these games.
He's got. He should be up another score, man.
He could have another 3 points. Actually, Dallas should only have about 7. He took that safety, man. What are you doing calling play action like that? No idea.
I can see, that's a play call you can run against a lower tier 2 guy.
Yeah, I'm not versus the 60 win in a row, 3 back-to-back Super Bowl champ Dallas Cowboys.
Sure.
Look at this. No left tackle there, and Burns gets in. Max, this is what I was afraid of for Max. He's not used to anybody ever getting pressure. Look at he slides over there and just gets destroyed. That's what the rest of us have to deal with in this game. When somebody just eats your line and you only have a second and a half to throw it. Welcome to fucking Madden 20, Max. Cowboys here. Down 9-10. They're driving. They're going for streaks, and Carolina calls a good defense here. He calls a great defense to man up the receivers because Max is looking for zone coverage, and Dak cannot scramble for the first down.
Wow, man, that was a big tackle.
I mean,
would you go for this?
No, not the way Carolina's playing right now. No, you have to take the points. I mean,
take the points.
It's killing. Listen, if Max was playing like he normally does, he would go for it and got the first down on the run. But the way that he is moving the football now, like a regular person, yeah, he can't. He's not been able to run the ball for shit.
Ah, man, that difference in the game right now is that strip and that safety.
Dallas up now 12 10. I mean, Carolina has every opportunity here to take this game over right now. The Cowboys are reeling. They don't look good. They got to go out and get this right now. Let's see what they do. Cam has been killer. The RPO has worked. Dallas has ran in this nickel. Carolina should be able to run the football here.
Panthers need points here because if they give the ball back and Dallas scores, it's over.
Dallas, I think, has 28 yards passing, and Cam going to check this down. This is a good tackle. If you make tackles on some of these shorter throws, it actually makes your opponent's life so much harder. And a lot of guys that play Tier 2 will run over there and try to hit stick or dive or do something fucking dumb. Just tackle that guy with it as fast as you can and bring up 2nd and 9 or 8. Makes your opponent's life so much harder. Newton.
Hey, Max, you're playing like a bum, Max.
Max is a bum. He's in a cover 3 shell here. Not even, he's basically inviting Trevor to fucking take a shot here. And he's going to have it. He's going to be open. And they're going to.
Oh, I didn't even pick it.
It's actually not as open as it looked. I think Trevor needs to throw this harder out to the left, which he may have tried to do, but it's a long toss. I can't believe that Dallas sits in a cover 3 shell inviting that toss out with only one guy back there. And Carolina's going to go to the out route finally. And versus Gilmore, he's nowhere near the play. In such a deep zone there. Easy completion. That's a big 3rd down pickup for the Carolina Panthers.
That is huge, man. That is so huge. Because not even if he punts, he gains some more yards to field position.
We're all on the Buck fever alert. I think Max and Trevor both have a little bit right now. Everybody looking a little bit on edge.
Palms are sweating right now.
Newton's going to be looking for his corner route, and he's going to go underneath. He could drag across the stream, and Max is look at Max swiping the ball here. Why are you swiping like that? If a guy breaks a tackle, gets a face mask. There's no one over there, dude. Max's Bucks fever level just went up another tick.
I think Max believes that he can get a touchdown.
Carolina going to run the ball. They're going to get stopped. I'm actually impressed by the stop. And Carolina's going to no huddle here. I kind of like this call, but because Dale's in the nickel, run it right up the gut behind the right guard. And they do, and they're going to get the 1st down. That's a good no huddle. Yo, versus a team that's going to run it, if I come out in nickel, I'll get the ball shoved so far up my ass, just can't do it. Okay, I think if Carolina continues to run this football, they're going to keep moving it. Again, no Lawrence, no Griffin. The Dallas Cowboys, look at their box now. Their box only has the 1 star there. Look at their front 7, and the Cowboys just looks totally different without Griffin and DeMarcus Lawrence on the line. Carolina picks up a little drag of 4 yards, not a bad play.
He's got to be careful with that drag, man. Jalen can pop him, and that fumble can go the other way.
Oh, well, yeah, you can only throw it so many times before you die. True, I think, Trevor, if you're smart, you try to set up something else, but Max is covering a lot. And there's the wheel route we saw earlier in the game. Now Carolina in field goal range pretty much here. They could go up by 1 point here. Cowboys sliding their line. And Dallas, I think, might even have aggressive.
Face mask.
Dallas is playing. Look at. Does he have on aggressive strip or no?
No, it said balance.
Did it?
I'm looking right now.
He just went to the adjustment. I don't know what that's about. Look out here.
It looked like it said balance too.
Yeah, I guess he went to look, see if he had it on aggressive.
Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second.
RPO went nowhere.
Cover 2 beater. JJ, there's no cover 2 beater out here at this point in time. The wheel route is a cover 3 beater, if anything. And there it is again. There's the wheel route, and Newton's going to go up for a 9-10 yard gain.
This is huge right here.
3rd and 1.
The clock ticking away here.
Just 4 down territory right here.
Absolutely not.
I think the way that Dallas has been playing on offense, you would certainly not go for a 3rd down. And Dallas is going to come in. Yo.
Ooh.
Are the Cowboys in a 3-4
No huddle.
here? No huddle again. Watch the RPO here. He's going to score on it. Yeah, Newton gets crushed.
Oh, gets crushed.
You know what? Fuck it. Might as well try one of those down on the goal line. That's fuck it. That's a good play call. Just see if you can hit that one. Just try it. Well, I don't mind that.
Tight end didn't even block.
Nah, he got that owned. I mean, totally. Just that's how Madden is. Here's Stretcher looking, and he's gonna throw it.
Oh, how is that not picked?
How is that? Is that not intercepted?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that look. If you're Max,
That was
I don't
dangerous.
know. That could have been intercepted. Oh my God.
I think this is 4 down territory.
Watch Newton. Watch the RPO here. There's the RPO. Max is. I told you we'd see it, and there it is, man.
How does he not know that's coming, man? You have to use that guy on that spot.
Max is just no. I have no idea. That's got to be. What are you doing without a flat zone over there? I mean, you see this from Trevor down on the goal line so much. This is Max got to take a lap. That is buck fever. He must have blacked out. Must have no idea what's going on right now.
All right, here we go. This is the game.
Cowboys now down 5. Carolina up.
Gotta score a touchdown here.
The worst trade in DevNet history just gone down. Cowboys now missing 3 unbelievably good players. And the Dallas Cowboys, I think, only have 100 and whatever some odd yards of offense. They don't look good. Here's a rollout here to Izzo for a gain of what? Maybe 1? Dax is 4 for 6, 41 yards. If he has 36 plays, he's getting suspended. I don't know how many plays he's run, but he's not going to make 12 passes.
He's going to have to pass it.
These guys aren't the quickest. Trevor plays pretty slow. Max is not the speediest guy either, so he might not have 36.
Yeah, I don't think either one's got 36.
Both play pretty slow.
Yeah, he's got 24 rushes, 6 passes.
We're at 30 plays right now. Dak, back, throws the ball outside.
Nowhere near him.
Oh, the guy who was shedding the block over there. You can't roll that. You can't roll that way without the blocker.
Yeah, and that DN might have like a trait that inaccuracy makes inaccurate passes.
So he's going to get 36 plays.
JJ goes, does the safety hurt the Panthers? Yes, JJ. Anytime your opponent scores points.
The fumble at the beginning of the game, that's what killed him.
That's tough, man, to have that happen too.
3rd and 9 here. Cowboys season on the line here almost. This is do or die.
Omar, I don't want to hear your big words facetious.
Prescott going to throw it here into double, triple coverage, and it's going to be intercepted.
Intercepted! Dante Jackson. That might be the ball game there, folks.
Well, if he can hold him to a field goal, he's going to get another crack at it. He's got 4 times to stop the clock.
Field goal to make it an 8-point game, so you have to get a 2-point conversion.
I don't think that the Cowboys have been able to really force Carolina into do anything uncomfortable. We've seen Newton do whatever he wants. We've seen him run RPO. We've seen him get out of the pocket.
Timeouts here.
He hasn't disrupted the pass play at all.
Oh, we got Deliverance in the house. What's up,
Deliverance,
bro?
welcome to the show. I don't know if he's up to date on Max's huge trade.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after.
Max has not been able to produce much here passing the football at all late in the season.
Well, he gave away 3 X factors for garbage, for cap reasons. It's just like.
Oh, I'm getting kind of weird audio here from the feed.
Field goal.
I'm a little underwater right now. Divisional playoffs here live. The Dallas Cowboys have won 3 straight Super Bowls. and they have made a huge trade last week that has altered their team immensely. I'm not really sure what reasons for a few measly draft picks. Oh God, the feed's gone out.
Oh no, what happened?
Field goal here for Carolina to go up 8, so there's still time.
No, you get this block field goal.
I just don't think that.
All right.
Oh shit! I thought he pulled it from the start of it.
Trying to refresh his feet or something. It's mangled up.
Oh, I'm still good.
Welcome to the fucking show. We got Big Frito Triperson right now.
Fuck Dallas. Hello. Welcome to the show. Big Frito Verbal. That's my new name, goddammit.
Big Frito Verbal.
The fuck? The fuck?
Dallas does not look good without.
Down goes Dallas without their super team, huh? There, take that. You know, you gotta show some love to the tier ones.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know why Max made the
Oh,
trade.
he was wide open.
Because I think
He was
that
wide open. He'll be wide open all off season.
There's still time. Dallas got a minute
Yeah,
35.
still ball game,
I
man.
feel like we're gonna see
Listen,
the
time's
Cowboys.
out. We've been waiting for Dallas time to run out all year. It's about damn time.
Minute 20 to go.
Oh, it's not over yet, man.
Yeah, you're right, Omar. I'm gonna shut up right now.
Nah. Look at there's the 99 overall left tackle missing, and Burns rapes and comes in now. Look at
Hello.
Max is now Max can feel what it feels like to play versus himself here. He's never really had to worry about him. Yep.
Lit up.
This is gonna be fun to watch.
Trevor is the hero of the league right now. You know that, right?
No, Trevor's not the hero of the league.
Trevor is the people's champ right now.
No, the people's champ is fucking Billy. The people's champ is the trade committee.
Right now, okay?
The trade committee right now for allowing that trade to go through is the people's champ, dude. What are you talking about,
gotta
man?
call a timeout, man.
The committee had to approve that too now, Marty.
Well, yeah, of course. And Trevor wanted to do. As soon as this trade came to Trevor's door, he said, "Approved."
Hey, listen,
he wasn't fucking dumb.
Approved. You
I
know
said
what?
this on the radio yesterday.
Hey, just cancel the whole show yesterday. Like, whatever opinion I had on the trade, it's out the window. Fuck it, I love it. It's awesome. It's the best trade I've seen. The fuck?
No.
I love it.
Listen, the outcome of the trade, it is what it is. But dude, it's an unfair trade. That is for sure. Is
it an unfair trade right now?
Yeah. Let's see Prescott
If he gets
here.
a sack here, it's over.
He's gonna chuck it. He's gonna
I like
make a
this new look
completion,
on
and
Max.
that's it. It's over.
Oh, he has no
It's over. The
time.
Cowboys are done. The streak is
I like
over.
the
3
dumb.
straight
Oh,
Super
it's a
Bowls.
dumb pass.
Done.
And he didn't hit 12.
He didn't hit 12 either.
Inbounds, he loses. Hey, fuck Deliverance too. Get the fuck out of here.
No. Listen, Deliverance is
Get
good.
the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, man, he was all
Get your ass
right.
out of here, bro. Get all y'all ass out of here. The fuck? You two,
What an
Aloysius,
idiot.
Alfonso.
Yeah, listen, Al did his thing today. Al beat down. Listen, you can't talk trash to Al. Al's the team to beat. As soon as that trade happened, Al's the team to beat. I think Al.
Oh, yeah.
What happened when I said Al had the best roster yesterday?
Al versus Alvin. That's going to be a Super Bowl.
Yeah. And that's what we're
Yo,
about to
there's
see.
going to be a lot of firepower in that game, man.
Oh, it is totally over. When is this? When is the when's the Cleveland game going down?
They said 3 o'clock.
We should be
2:55.
rolling right into it.
I don't know.
Somebody get Max on the show. We need a post game interview right now.
He could have won his 4th Super Bowl, dude. I don't know.
Post game interview.
I try to jump on after my game.
Let's hear him talk about how much he dominated the league and he was supposed to lose here. Let's hear him talk about that shit. Let's hear him try to downplay his loss.
Well, he still has the best roster in the game, but you just
No, he doesn't. Al does.
Hey, James, fuck Al. Panthers for president. How about that?
Yo, Frito, let me ask you something. Do you
I'm
get a
down with
1-knee?
Verbal being in the one-man committee. What happened?
God, that
Do you
could be
get
the
a
worst
1
thing.
knee or 2 knees when you stick Verbal's cock in your mouth?
That's my brother. That's gay. I don't know how y'all do it in Long Island. I don't know that Long Island shit. I don't know if y'all got a little Tennessee in y'all.
Bro, don't make some fucking Long Island joke, bro. You're the one
Max
from
is
North
in here.
Florida.
Max
Huh?
is here. Welcome to the show. If we're getting the other,
Oh, Max in the house?
he popped in for
Yeah,
a
he's
second.
in the stream.
He was in and he's out.
Any words? Any words, Max?
He's back. He's back. Here we go.
What do you guys want? Do you guys think I'm gonna come in and make an excuse?
We want to hear what you got to say. That's it.
Tom's going bum.
Bum. I heard you all game yelling, Tom, you're a bum. Oh, you a bum. I scored more points than you.
That's my
Bum. Bum.
Hey, you must have done
Bum. Go get Tarzan so I can have Tarzan call you a bum.
Hey, you did coke after your loss. Listen to you.
Oh, all right, Dan, but I'm at the hospital, you asshole.
Cokehead.
I'm at the hospital, you
Oh,
asshole.
man.
Frito, your brother outplayed me. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
And that's
I don't know what
exactly.
you want me to tell you.
Nah, you missed your left tackle.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, in the running game, I missed him a lot. I did, but I mean, that's not the end of the world. I just got to prepare for season 6. That's it. It's my 5th loss this whole cycle. What do you guys want me to tell you?
Bum. Bro, I had to listen to you the whole game. Wow, Tom, bum. Look at this.
I mean, Tom, you got fucking blown out, bro. I mean, you suck.
I mean, it was a 10-7 game at
You
halftime, and I
suck.
put up my X factor at the end, X factor running
So you
back,
just go-
star wide receiver.
You just go and give up 27 points in the fucking second half?
No, I got gas. You hit a couple big plays against me. I'm not here to make excuses.
Hey,
You
hold on.
played me.
Let's not get carried away. Like,
I
Verbal
lost to a
did just
15-1
top
team.
the top guy. That's what I want to hear about. I don't care about Tom and Al right now. Tom, you lost your spot. You had the spotlight and blew it. Like,
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
like,
It's Max's stance right now.
Thank you, Frito. Tell Tom to get the fuck out of here. Hey, listen, Frito, you know how it is. You watch all me and your brother's
Man,
games.
come on.
Hey, you watch me and your brother's games. I mean, I'm talking about Man 18, Man 19, even Man
Of
20.
course. Yes.
Me and your brother can't blow each other out. They're always a one-possession game. This is exactly how I thought the game would be, a chess match. Yeah, my left tackle not having him. I mean, I had run lanes, kept running into fucking blockers. Though.
Wait, did you hear that?
No.
There's a suspension coming for not getting 12 passes.
I didn't get my.
Oh no! Insult to injury. No.
Don't worry. Yo,
I hope you
get
play
on
me
it.
week 1, Max. I hope I can get down on that suspension.
Hey, Frito,
Nah, I don't.
say?
I want Max's whole team suspended. I might still
You know
lose
what?
by 3.
You know what the good thing is? You know what the good thing is about the about not throwing the ball? Dude, good thing I play in the division I play in. I'll be able to beat them without Dax.
Oh yeah, come on, dude.
It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt
Yo,
me,
listen.
bro.
Yo, Zeke is getting 1,700 yards in those 6 games.
Yeah,
Total.
go suspend somebody. I don't care. I'm still bowling out my team season 6.
Of course, that's a fact. Like, come on, man.
Nah, but
Yo, Max. Yo.
All right, so look, real question. How did it feel, Max, not having Shaquem, D-Law, and the tackle?
D-Law hurts. D-Law.
I know D-Law hurt. Me and Trevor was talking. I knew that was going to hurt the most. I knew Shaquem Griffin would probably be the second most. Offensively, you was going to do what you do.
Yeah,
But
I think the
Shaquem
left tackle
being
is the
91
biggest.
speed. You think so?
Yeah, left tackle hurt.
Yeah, dude. Burns got a couple sacks over there. Couple huge block shot sacks, and
all right, he did get some big sacks. That's true.
What do you have? Like 2 sacks though?
that's
But
bro on third down when you needed to pass it. You don't
Crucial
Max
late
only
game
threw it like
sacks.
11 times.
Yeah.
But you know what? But something like that, I fault myself for not double teaming that guy. Like those are adjustments I have to make.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, come on, Max. You're tier 1. You know that.
Those are adjustments I have to make in the game.
You got to do that.
Yeah. So my point is that
it was my first game with the without the guys on the team. So like
Exactly.
yo,
I knew
feel
that is a
confident.
big.
I feel confident for season 6. I'm confident.
I mean, dude, nobody thinks you're gonna come into season 6 and fucking lose 3 games or some shit. Like you're probably still gonna go undefeated. But it's the fact that it matters when it matters.
No, I don't know about undefeated, Frito. Like I gotta play Al's division next year, so like me and Trevor play again.
Oh yeah, but I said
Perry,
3 games. I said
Marks,
you're not losing 3 games. You're
I
not
played that
going
whole
less than
entire
13-3.
Yeah, we really didn't see any big cutback runs to the left side either. Like Zeke's 20-yard carries were basically gone. They were totally
Can I
gone.
tell you something? I ran into too many blockers. A lot of blockers.
Yeah, yo.
Good. There was some
That's fucking
good
Fowler. That's who that is.
There was some good blocking I had, and I just kept running into my own guys.
And some of it not your fault either. The lineman
Listen.
just slid into you.
Listen, all in all,
but that happens to all of us, right?
Yeah.
We
all in all,
deal with that.
you got to
shit.
give credit where credit's due. It's been the greatest run that we've ever seen in DevNat.
Nah, Nefkin.
Point blank, period.
Nah, I give it to
You
Max.
you gotta kiss the ring at some point. You know, I'm just glad that the ring is off the fucking finger. Fuck it.
Oh, but
Yo,
listen.
Hey,
In hindsight, I will give you all
anything-
the credit you deserve. In the moment, I'm sick of it. You feel me?
If
Like,
there's-
fuck it. Somebody
if
knock
there's-
him off.
if there's anything at this point that I'd have to say, it would be, hope Al holds it down for us.
No.
Well, or Jake
Listen.
can pull off a miracle win against Alvin.
Yeah, I can.
I
would
think it's
rather,
gonna be Al
I
and
would
Alvin.
rather Alvin win a Super Bowl than
But for
Al.
Al-
I would rather my
oh,
brother get to the Super Bowl and Alvin win than Al win the Super Bowl.
I think your brother could be Alvin.
I know my brother could be Alvin. I know my brother could be Al, but I'm just saying
I
would
don't think your
rather.
brother could beat Al.
I know my brother. They play twice a year. If you could beat Al, I think anybody can beat Al. You know,
Oh, geez,
you know,
Wait a second.
like
Wait a second here. How many times have you made the playoffs in the Tier 2 division?
in this season,
Yeah.
I haven't made it.
All right, then.
But if I was in the NFC
All
North,
right, then,
I'd
that's
be
it.
there every year.
Say no
If I
more.
was in, no,
Say no more.
You asked your question.
Say
Let me
no
say
more.
mine.
Say no
How
more.
many times you beat me since Madden 17?
Bro, we played one time.
Say no more. No, we haven't. We've played 4 times since Madden 17, and you haven't beat me once. So what
Bro,
are you talking
first
about?
of all, I owned you in Madden 18 when you were the Steelers
In
and I was the
17.
Raiders. That was
No,
18.
That was 18. Okay.
He
You
said
beat me
18.
once at 18. Get the fuck out of here.
I owned you in Madden 18.
No, you didn't. You owned the
I
league.
beat you in the
played
playoffs.
me once.
I beat you regular season, and I would beat you in the playoffs.
We never played in the playoffs. What are you
Is the
talking about?
Browns game
That's
kicking
not a
off?
real fact.
I don't know, man. I'm sitting here
Bro,
waiting him in the booth.
Listen,
I played
you got-
Rev
you-
and I
you-
played Marks in the playoffs. Yeah, I never played you in the playoffs. You're making stuff
Yes,
up.
you did.
Come on.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I didn't. I
Yes,
went
you
to the playoffs twice, and I lost to Rev in Miami, and I lost to fucking Marks on Squibgate, where he fucking won at the end of the game. So what are you talking about?
Squibgate.
Pretty sure I beat you in the playoffs, Frito.
Welcome to the show. We got Al in here now, I think.
Anyways,
Hey,
let's not get carried away.
Hey, hold
Let's
on.
not get carried away.
Hey,
Yeah,
question.
who really cares?
Hey, if I don't get my 12-12 in, but I get my 36.
I heard somebody say Frito. Is that Al? I'm leaving. I'm getting off.
Hey, I'm about to walk into the Super Bowl versus your brother, man.
Hey, listen. Hey, Al, I don't got no rap for you, bro. When it's my brother on the line, I don't got no rap. But after that, we can talk.
Hey, Marty,
What up?
I get my 36 plays in, I'm good though, right?
Yeah, if
You-
you got
if you-
36.
You got
Hey,
36
listen,
in,
Al,
and you didn't get
Yeah,
12 passes, and you
I'm
you get
hoping that
roasted.
the Madden injury gods
Hey,
are on your
what?
ass this week.
Well, they were on my ass today too with
Jesus.
Tom.
I'm hoping you lose Sean
Marty, what'd you
Roberts
say?
in training in
Yeah,
the
Bro,
fucking weekly training.
Today was Deathgate. Everybody on
Yeah,
Tampa Bay and
every,
Detroit died.
every
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
play, somebody was getting hit.
Detroit
Well,
Tampa Bay
Kevin
looked like a
Kingo
fucking
out.
WWF match.
Yeah, that was
Hey, wait,
ugly,
Marty,
man.
what'd you say?
I said
Tampa Bay and
If you
Detroit
didn't
looked
get
like
36 plays, you're good, Max.
like ECW.
As long as
Yeah,
I
yo,
got-
what has
I'm
anybody
good
ever seen a
even
game
without
like
the
me and
12,
Al where we had so
right?
many like top guys go down?
Yeah, that sucks, man. I didn't even bring Barkley back. I was like,
know,
no, I'm
I
gonna
saw
try
you.
But
to
at the same time, Tom, you're an asshole for fucking losing Robbie Anderson like that.
Bro, I needed everything I had.
To
bro.
be fair, in when you played New Orleans, you should have lost Kerryon Johnson there when he got hurt and you put him right back in the game. I was
Listen,
like, oh my
yo,
god.
listen. You ever seen something? It's called "Are you injured or are you hurt?"
Hey, I feel you now. I'm
If
with
you're
you
just injured-
100%. I'm with you 100%. But like, bro, you got to be safe sometimes, bro. Because look, Kerryon comes back. I don't know if that game goes down the same way.
Hey man, it's the playoffs. I'm facing somebody who's 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
listen, I feel you.
I need my boys out there, man.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. I know.
Listen,
Cram's getting on.
If Cram's getting on here, this will pick up. I'm gonna go check some Easter food here. I'll be back, but continue on. I'm not shutting the stream down.
All right, boys, I'm gonna hop off.
Hopping off. To lose people, whatever.
Hey,
I'll
is
be back. I'll be
Is
back
Alvin
whenever,
playing today?
everybody else goes live. But yeah.
I think me and Trevor might play tonight after all these games.
Hey Al, just go ahead and send the cash app and throw the game, bro.
We're paying people.
I feel pretty good about this. I feel pretty good about the matchup.
Hey, it's a good matchup. Look, division championship games are always great matchups.
Like this year, I've lost to Trevor once this cycle, and I lost him once last cycle of all the times we played. So
listen, Trevor might harness his inner Tommy. Tommy said you got another one coming. We don't know.
I don't know. I got some shit I haven't brought out yet.
Yeah, of course look, I'm not gonna front. Scariest guy with any fucking team is Al, and that's just that.
He builds the monsters.
Dude, it's the scheme on top of the build. It's like, dude, that's one of the scariest schemes in the game. Literally, it's 7 to 8 guys coming. One guy's covering 3 receivers. You don't want to throw the ball because it's like Al owns all the animations. Come on. You fucking one hand
This is
interception.
probably the first time where I built my offense pretty damn good too to go with my defense. So
yeah, it definitely is.
I got 3 good run backs, and my receivers aren't the best, but they're straight, and I got a legit tight end and a pretty damn good quarterback.
So Cleveland's about to be booting up soon?
Cram and Travis, and then after that game is Alvin and Jake. And then me and Trev might go tonight. He's gonna see if he can.
Are we all going to stay up in the chat for this next game?
No, I think we're still on. I just see it. Hey, y'all still on there? Or maybe not. Not anymore.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But those kind of runs open up a world of opportunities for this offense.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
There's the tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places. Hello, good morning, tell me what they gloves. See if they're having too much of an effect on the game. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for the defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games, runs later. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. 8 yards there on a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist. 51's the mic, 51's the mic. Get in the weight room.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Chubb on the counter, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Mayfield. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go now. 10-2 stop. Bam. Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Conley, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Lock to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Take it at the 37. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. They run again on 1st down, Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Blue down. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the whip.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. Following the penalty, Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Testing, welcome to the show. There we go. It is, we got the playoffs here. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you watching and listening, 6-0 Cleveland. They're kicking the ball off with 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. And the Chargers are receiving. They just came off a score, I'm assuming. Unfortunately, I did not see it. I just got to Cleveland. I had to speak to Drew Carey and Jim Brown. And by speak to them, I mean they yelled at me for a few minutes for just even being there.
I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves.
But I'm here. I'm in the stadium, and we are ready to go. Looking like the
Rams
Chargers
already.
Yeah, the Chargers apparently have negative 9 yards.
So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way.
What did he do? Miss the extra point?
No. What was that?
Did he make the extra point, or he kicked 2 field goals?
I unfortunately came as the kickoff was going, so I don't.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that will be
Ooh, that must have picked there.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll
Yeah,
be
tip
3rd
drill right
down.
there. Doesn't work out.
Man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play,
Get you guys to play some, like, catch with a small ball or something. Come on.
No doubt on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives.
Get that hand-eye
thus far.
coordination.
Now they face a 3rd and long. Block now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Myles Garrett with 2 sacks already.
Second sack of the afternoon.
So who's considered the favorite in this game? Who do you think?
Browns, but for sure.
Okay, I didn't know if that was. There's no spread in here or anything anymore. I take the guess.
Very good return that time. 18
And I know the Chargers aren't a pushover team, so we can't. I don't like to assume when it comes to when teams like this.
Yeah.
I know the Browns are 14-2, but I don't remember them having this good a year in the past few seasons.
Nah, he's playing real good. Nick Chubb, he's leading the league in rushing.
Just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
No, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing.
Cleveland looking like they're having their way so far. Chubb is definitely the focal point of the Cleveland Browns offense.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, a little more determination is needed.
Chubb. And he is going to be stopped
in the backfield there.
line of scrimmage.
Oh, good penetration. Is that the linebacker? Didn't even see him get in there. He just snuck through. Oh, no, that's all. That's the DT. Oh, my goodness. The 48 throws me off. Or he could still be a linebacker. I don't know.
Off the draw. Here's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into.
Oh, that was a good call right there.
It's a gain of 10.
Good call on the draw play.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass.
That keeps the drive alive. The Cleveland Browns are now inside the Chargers' territory, just barely at the 49-yard line.
A first down throw from Mayfield. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Throwing it deep.
And that is
Yep.
incomplete.
That's.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I think they were both going for the ball there. They both wanted it.
It appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one, looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back,
yep,
you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run. Chubb. Oh, Chubb fumbled it.
Oh, fumble. During James.
Ooh. Derwin James with a big hit stick on. Is that Chubb or was that Chubb? I didn't get to. I unfortunately didn't see the number. I didn't know if it was Johnson or Chubb.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd.
Travis needs to score now.
He's not in field goal range, but he is in enemy territory. So the Chargers have the ball now at the 45-yard line after a hit stick, fumble, and recovery. Mr. Derwin James, and make sure you put the Mr. on in front of it.
On 2nd down now, Conley trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And now this backup running back had a good game last game, but I don't.
Now this Brown team, man, they got playmakers everywhere.
Nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Yeah, and they're having an excellent season, 14-2, to take the 1 seed
Throwing his lock on 3rd down.
in the AFC, of course, not overall.
As that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see
And
who this
they're
is
gonna
on.
call a
Trying to defend the out route there. Got the
defensive
call.
pass interference.
That one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang.
That was an
on the
interesting
field.
call right there, and
I think he got caught in between and created.
it was draped all over him, I guess.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds.
That continues the Chargers' drive. They're now 1st and 10 with 3 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter here.
That's gonna go
Get
for the
stuffed
loss of a
again.
yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. And he's gonna be
Sack
sacked.
Garrett again. 3 sacks
Right
now.
at the midfield stripe. Miles Garrett getting him once again. His
Did
third
the worm
sack of
too?
the
That is a
afternoon.
3 sacks in the first half of Garrett. That is not
Need something from
not
deep
looking
in the
good for
bag
the
of tricks
Chargers.
here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's
3rd and 24.
From the gun on 3rd
Not
down.
much you can call here.
Pass the 20.
Oh, they made it.
That is caught. It's Perriman.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw that wheel route, and that guy, whoever was guarding him, was not fast.
That has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they need.
That is, and he gets beaten. That was a good pass right there. So now it's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. 2-minute warning. The Chargers have the ball at the Browns' 13-yard line, and they are knocking at the door.
We'll visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and
And then that happened.
And this is why aggressive defense
They're just staying alive by some penalties and some
they end up taking their attention to the
third down conversions. They're not really moving the ball as much as big plays keep happening.
Looking for Perriman there, he's got him. And he's in.
Oh,
And this is a big play. That wide open, nobody in the vicinity. He could have somersaulted all the way in as soon as he caught it. That is a touchdown, and they take the lead 7-6 with 1:30 to go. And they're about to kick the ball off, and Browns had some momentum going in there up until that hit stick fumble.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Somebody got. There was a violation. The previous game, ladies and gentlemen, a man did a no-no.
About to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Yeah, looks like Dallas didn't get his 12-12 win.
The question is, how many times has he done it this year? Because if anything, then technically it's a warning.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Mayfield. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. Johnson on its poke free. Football's out.
Oh, nice little
fumble
again.
Oh,
another!
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives,
Chargers over here hit sticking everybody.
Oh, was that Derwin again?
and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
I think it was. Oh my goodness, that is 2 straight. Let me see if I can clip that in time. I should have clipped the first one. I feel like an idiot.
On first down, Edmonds. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and take
Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, after a hit stick fumble recovery again by the Chargers, pretty sure it was Derwin James again. I could be wrong. They have the ball with 40 seconds to go at the Cleveland Browns 24-yard line. They have a chance to get some more points on the board. Ugh.
Play action.
Or if you're a Chargers fan.
One can be deep and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
It looks like all that momentum is shifted to the Chargers now.
Oh yeah, I agree. Big Mo is sitting on the shoulders of the Chargers. That's right. All right, 7-6. Chargers have the ball at the 21-yard line of the Cleveland Browns. 24 seconds to go in the half. They got the ball off a hit stick fumble, the second one, I think, in the second consecutive drive.
Flushed out right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Chargers
How does he
will
catch
their
that?
timeouts.
Wow, dangerous pass, but he ends up catching that. Another timeout called, 16 seconds to go. They have the ball at the 11-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. I'm not really sure the first downs matter from here on out. It's just...
Browns leaving the middle of the field open here for the run. Oh, and he gets sacked by Garrett again.
He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
It's like he doesn't want to play football unless he's sacking somebody. Miles Garrett. He's 4 for 4, and he's going to call a timeout, I'm assuming.
2 seconds left.
Yep.
Kick the field goal.
He's just going for field goal. Yep. Yep.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be a
He's going. Do you think he takes it?
Nah, I wouldn't. Playoffs, take your points.
Nah, I'm just trying
If
to
it was Al, maybe.
Yeah, you never know. It's still the playoffs. He doesn't care.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime.
He do what he do, and I think it's hilarious, and I love it, and I don't care.
We're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
This is could have been a bigger return if a big lineman looking dude.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It looks like maybe a tight end. He didn't get in his way, tried to block somebody, and ran right into him. So Chargers get the ball to start the second half. They have the ball on their own 32-yard line. Words are hard sometimes. F. Conley, 4 rushes, 1 yard. He had over 100 yards last game. That is, see, I knew it. It wasn't going to be the same. And the Browns have only allowed 19 rushing yards and 2 rushing yards and 19 passing yards. Wow.
Yeah, the story of the game is the 2 fumbles. That's what's saving the Chargers right now.
Led to points. Led directly to points.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And even with that little swerve action and a little move, he still doesn't get too many yards. 3rd and 8, but they've been doing a good job on their 3rd downs, getting some penalties and getting some bombs. They've been converting. They've been doing what they need to do. Clock winding down to under 5 seconds here.
Oh, delayed.
And he doesn't get the...
Wow.
That's going to make it a little harder, huh?
Yeah. Really no excuse for that.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Look at me, zipper!
From the gun, it's locked. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Garrett.
Ooh.
Miles Garrett.
Is that him again?
Again, yes. 5 sacks, 5 tackles.
Like I said before, he doesn't want to play football unless he's sacking a quarterback, and that was a big sack.
We might see 10 sacks by this game's over.
It is an actual possibility because the Chargers have to start throwing the football.
Sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
And what was that? Unnecessary roughness penalty?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
Wow. Interesting.
Now Chubb.
So a little bit of momentum on Cleveland's side now.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not
Comes Chubb again.
That's good for a Cleveland first down.
Turns the corner, 15 rushes, 44 yards, and I believe he has at least 1 fumble lost, right? He definitely does.
Whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So from the 36 now.
I just don't know if it was him and Johnson or just him. But
and they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped.
nice little move right there. Whoa,
So much
I like that.
today. We're looking for
He's got plenty of time. Instead of diving, you press down or up on the right stick. You press down on the hit stick when you're chasing him directly from behind. Is everything okay? Sounded like glass.
On second and a couple. Mayfield.
Sorry.
Throw here, that's complete.
We're going to ignore that from Cleveland.
To the edge of the red zone at the 20.
Wide open, that's right. He's a nice drag route, gets a couple yards, gets the first down.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy
Nice.
of 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Maybe it was like a Tommy meltdown. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that out loud.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage.
Chubb doesn't get anywhere off of this one.
Officially, it will go as a
Still plenty of time.
It's going to lead to a third down.
Both defenses doing pretty well. The Chargers defense is bending, not breaking, and the Cleveland's defense is only giving up big plays and still held them to very few yards. So it's a little bit of a conundrum here of what you would prefer. Right now, you prefer the Chargers defense, of course, because they're technically giving up less points.
Oh, why did he do that? He had the seam route wide open.
And that guy was double covered. He's going to score.
Cram just shooting himself in the foot.
Yes, it is. Or he is, sorry. We're going to clip that one. That was he passed it to 2 Chargers.
He had the tight end or whatever wide open.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
For those of you who want to know what it looks like when you're aiming at the wrong team. Good thing all the clips of me playing are deleted, because you could see that all the time if you looked at some of my highlights.
The Browns drive about to get started, and following the pick 6.
Coming back from Madden 21.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not a huge fan of the game itself. I'd rather put my time into other stuff. It's like I'm maybe 22 because I don't mind buying the game every 3-4 years, but I don't. The game itself frustrates me. I want to put more time into other things, unfortunately. I love the league and stuff, that's why I pay attention to it, but I don't like the game just... And that's an interception.
Browns just shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah.
No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to...
Are the Browns considered a tier 2 right now?
They are, yeah. That's tier 2 versus the tier 1, yeah.
So the Browns... did the Browns beat anybody? I mean, obviously they're 14-2, but so I get their division, but did they have another Division 2 year? Did they play some good people? Oh, I don't know.
On 2nd and 9. Lock.
That was weird.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first.
And that's a catch right there. See, the Chargers are getting some. That was some good coverage. No, I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm curious to know if it was if they played another tier 2 division, because it's not easy to go 14-2. I'm just curious as to see what their road was and to see if they're playing abnormal or if this is par for the course for the Browns, because I didn't get to see them play much this year. And definitely needs points. He needs at least 3. He needs points. Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure, because again, I've seen the Chargers play a few times, and I have a little bit of their MO, going down. It's just the Browns not as much. Chargers 6 of 8 for I think it was 82 yards and a touchdown. I don't see an interception up there. They're able to keep their turnovers down to, I think, I don't remember them having a turnover.
On first down, Edmonds. He's got the first down inside the 10.
And that's gonna be Conley for a touchdown. The backup running back. It's a rookie. The rookie starter is out, and he gets a touchdown. And here we go.
They played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they?
Nice and easy, big lane, not much swerving needed. And the Browns, like you said, shooting themselves in the foot. 24-6.
It seems like they've been running uphill
minute to go in the third quarter, and I would argue right now you need 8 points.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
It's the pressure. The pressure's getting to him. Oh, and there we go. That's a big haul.
That is quite surprising. Not many teams.
It's not much of a hole. I'm sorry. A big run. I don't care. It's a big enough hole for him.
They've got to get their timing back.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards.
Down, though.
And also a 1st down.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I
am.
Okay?
Couldn't hear me right there. That was interesting. But big run by Chubb again, and he gets chased down from behind, but they have 10 seconds to go in this third quarter, and they're about to... They're going to throw a pass here. They don't have anybody open, and they're going to throw it into... And it's intercepted, but there's a flag on the play. And that's against Derwin James and a pass interference, so they're going to have the ball at the 1 yard line with 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. So if they score a touchdown here before the fourth quarter, that's huge.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Johnson, and he takes this one in for a Brown score.
And that is going to be a touchdown, and I would go for 2 here. That is huge, because if they needed to get into the fourth quarter to score that, that's more time off the clock. They're not going for 2, and it's 11 points. I was thinking of something else, and that's pretty sad that I can't do math, and I don't care. Bailed out is right.
Because the field goals means they got in range, but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field
All
goal
right,
feels like a disappointment.
fourth quarter, Chargers with the ball. If the Browns don't stop them, it's game over. 24-13.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what this fourth quarter brings us. Thank you for staying. Dev Nation Live. We lost, I believe, Ace Boogie. And then I'm wrong. He's back again.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anybody. I didn't know if I was hearing any sound or what.
Yeah, it's not, it happens to me too. I'm not going to lie to you. Every now and then yeah, it's weird. I don't know if I have like a setting.
I'm sitting here talking away, and I didn't know if I was saying anything or not.
Yeah, we feed up, and that way I can hear myself, like on speaker, not through my headset. Third and 8 here, big play for the Browns. I mean, every single play from here on out is huge for them because they can't afford any point.
Block gonna throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point.
Pick that. Oh, he threw an interception.
That's a huge interception right there. And he tries to stay up and go for that touchdown. Now they've got the ball at the 31-yard line of the Chargers with 6:48 to go in the fourth quarter.
Game of turnovers here. Both teams just turning the ball over. Here comes a screen.
And that's just as Canarzi Killa said what he said. He almost throws an interception on the screen.
Some chances, but I don't know that was a type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been
Cleveland got to get some points out of this.
A little swerve action. Derwin James user hit stick. He needs to just drop down before he hits him.
Everybody.
Yeah.
These guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man
Here
here
comes the
today.
toss
He's been
again.
a
He
real
loves his
thorn in their
toss.
sides all afternoon.
Well,
And that
if it
last
works, it
carry
works.
puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And maybe a measure of revenge
Gets
there.
bottled up
He's had
right
his
there.
way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
All right, 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line of the Chargers. They are down 24-13. Needing points bad.
Yeah, we need a touchdown would be our deal here.
Yep, but the field goal gets them within 8, so no turnovers is basically what you're what it's boiling down to. Can he keep his tier 2-ness away and bring the playoff magic? And that's a couple of yards. That gets him closer. Six more yards. 7 of 12, 50 yards and 2 interceptions. Sorry about that. Yep.
What Marty get?
He said that he had to go check on dinner and that he was hanging with his kid for a minute because you got to do it with your children.
Oh.
Is he gonna get the first down?
Yes, he did.
They gave it to him. Wow, stretches him across, and look at that. Madden gives it.
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Field is shrinking here. He ain't got much room to throw it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Yep. And he has been showing a very good job of throwing.
Oh,
he's going to get
why would
sacked.
you not just run it?
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist.
How is that not a fumble? Like, I'm looking.
Just not enough time for the play.
Oh, Mayfield has last ditch.
Oh, so they considered that a last ditch? That's weird. Oh, and Chubb. Wow.
3rd and goal, 1-yard line here. Four down territory here. Or do you kick the field goal?
Oh, yeah, you got to go for it.
Travis is loading up here. He's going to send the pressure. Oh, and he gets stopped.
Chiefs, Dolphins about to load up here. We'll see what we can do about getting that on here. Take points. This is where it gets interesting. I think Omar's right. Personally, I'm a pretty conservative guy when it comes to this type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, with 4 minutes left, I'd probably take the points here. But
I know it would.
You lead the league in rushing here, 1 yard. If you can't get 1 yard here.
I can't say I don't like it. I like it, but.
Oh, is it false start?
Oh,
it is.
Then yeah, now he kicks the field goal.
Gotta kick it.
Whoa, what's he doing? We have the luxury of seeing his play, and that's not good because that's not fair. But at the same time, I don't care.
Field goal here.
What is he doing? He's back 5 yards. He should have learned his lesson from.
What is he doing?
Well.
Oh.
Wow, and he ends up getting it anyway, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. He needs to go for 2, though. He figured if he, maybe he figured if he can't do it now, then what's the point? Maybe put a little extra pressure on the guy.
I don't know where that thing was.
That didn't go anywhere. That went to the stands, ladies and gentlemen. The souvenir for the ladies and gentlemen in the background. I mean, that was nothing. So now it doesn't matter. The Chargers just can't give up a touchdown. A field goal, it puts about 8, so that's probably the second best option.
Yeah.
Touchdown ends it.
Cleveland's got to get a stop here.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you listening, 4 minutes to go, 3:55 if you want to be specific. 24-19 Chargers are winning. It's the 4th quarter. And they have the ball at their own 25-yard line.
With a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right? It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. but you are a little bit more
Run goes nowhere. 9 rushes, 7 yards. Oh no.
Oh, what happened to the feet?
Hold on. Oh, thank goodness. That scared me. We can't lose this game right now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. No.
Oh, it's going to pick up the other game.
Hold on. Hold on. It's the right one.
A turning point. Big play coming.
Yep, it is.
This is 3rd and long.
All right, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. The game started, and we are not ready for them. And right now,
Cram playing that man defense. It's tight. Oh, they
and he
get
gets
sacked again.
sacked.
6 sacks for Miles Garrett.
Wow. Carolina, I remember saying he had 20 on the season as a team, if I'm not mistaken. And this guy is almost.
I think that was Omar, yeah.
Yeah, and I think he was literally almost half of that. Yeah. Okay. They live. Okay. Just give me a minute, because I'm focused on this game. And they're going to be able to return this. So that's a touchdown and bust on this drive right here.
The Browns drive about to get started.
You PIP it.
They start on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, Chubb with the score. Wow, big score for Cleveland there. They go ahead.
And I missed that, unfortunately. Chubb with a huge
that
touchdown.
Quick pitch play he loves. Going for 2 here to make it a field goal game. And he makes it. Wow, what a throw. All the pressure's on Travis now. That's why Chubb led the league in rushing. He's an animal. Travis ain't the best passer, so. Cleveland's secondary is top notch too.
What? Oh, there we go.
Oh, incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, minute and 50 seconds left.
Just able to knock that ball out. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Chubb came in huge. And he's got the guy open, and we are now in PIP, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like it's snowing in Kansas City. Snow game there.
It is, and Miami's white.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's rough, but what are you going to do? Minute 30 to go here in Cleveland. Chargers down 24-27 after a huge run by Chubb, and they got the 2-point conversion.
Oof. Barely got that pass off.
Just barely got the pass off.
Mahomes
2nd
threw
and
a
10.
bomb there.
20. He's got a man open. He's going to get that little juke right there, and he gets out of bounds. So he stops the clock, and he's in enemy territory.
Minute 13 seconds left.
He's definitely not in field goal range, but he's knocking on that door.
Oh, if I was Cleveland, I'd go back to man coverage. He's been having success running man.
He has under a minute to go now. They are still not quite in field goal range. 1st and 10, however.
Still got 3 timeouts.
And that is I'm glad it got thrown away because I don't think he meant to. Because I don't think that would have been a good pass.
Yeah.
It looked a little dangerous, but maybe he knew something I didn't. I'm obviously just the reporter and an amateur at best. Let's get this on, guys. I like this. 44 seconds to go. Chubb happened.
All right.
Welcome to the show. I know. Look at that ugly son of a beep.
Oh, could have been a pick.
Welcome to the fucking show, bitch.
Game over.
Chargers were winning. That's right. They were winning, and then Chubb happened.
What?
The
Dude,
Chubbinator.
Oh my God, is Cram gonna win this fucking game? You got
well,
kidding me.
They're not.
30 seconds
the Chargers
left.
are knocking on the field goal door.
Okay, so they could go into overtime. Welcome to the show, Dev Nation, live here. Divisional playoffs.
Oh, he makes it.
Oh my!
2 games here.
I think he's in field goal range now.
From
33 total he is. Unless there's crazy.
What do you? Oh my gosh! He called the timeout he needed to.
What do we do here? You gotta try to kick it.
Here we go, and they're gonna ice him.
I don't know. 30 seconds left. Will it have an icing animation?
Personally, don't know. He's gonna try anyway, and who cares? Let's do this. 30 seconds to go. The Chargers.
Where's the audio here?
I'm not sure, Marty. I picked DNL Pip. Uh-oh.
Oh, I went to the straight.
It's frozen.
It's frozen. Oh no.
Oh no, we're good. We're good now.
He makes it. Was there no ice?
Nah, too much time on the clock.
Oh, why didn't he call a freaking timeout or something like that?
He did, but there's 30 seconds left.
No, dude,
is it possible? Isn't there? Is it possible? Yeah, is it possible he has the ability to not be iced?
No way. Oh my God! Look at this Miami here throwing the ball.
Look at this! Good return.
And the Browns. Oh my God! Dangerous return.
Listen, not for nothing. Be careful here, Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth with KG Fan 3 and Ace Blue. Be careful the Browns don't throw a pick here and give the Cleveland the game. Watch out here.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Their first interception was pretty awful.
There's a fucking hit.
Ooh.
Christ. Cram needs
you missed it. Derwin James has...
The last thing Cram needs is a big
Derwin James has already caused 2 fumbles.
The Miami already scoring versus the Chiefs here. Alvin getting caught with his pants down. He's getting on.
Oh, I would love for Jake to play.
Wow. If Alvin loses this game, don't get me wrong. The snow is going to be a huge help to Jake. That's about as much as he can ask for.
Timeouts. Does Cleveland have enough time if they throw it to the middle of the field to spike the ball? Or
yeah. Yep. They're going to have. Well, actually, not anymore now. Nope. How far he's brought him in the pocket, and he could just. He could have stepped up there easily.
Max, what is he doing?
Okay.
Max with a really bold prediction that Jake will win the AFC if he wins this. I think that's really saying much here. We're talking about Cram. We'll see if how Mac runs in the snow. Uh-oh. He's going to get out of bounds. The Cleveland Browns are going to win this game here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Oh.
Chargers can't ice, and they cannot. There's no way they can pick a play.
Chargers
they can't.
Chargers can ice it. They got 2 timeouts.
This is going to be a 54-yard field goal.
That's a deep field goal.
Most of us can make this in DevNat. This
What's
should
the
be.
wind?
This should
What's
be
the wind blow?
10 mile an hour at his back. Basically a cake.
Oh wow!
I don't even think he's lined up correctly at all. He doesn't even look like he's lined up right.
What is he doing?
Yeah, he's lined up like right there.
Oh, don't say accurate. Where's it going? He
misses
it.
This is a terrible kick. You can see he's never even moves the
1 second left on the clock too.
The meter. Oh my fucking
What
god!
did Cram do there?
He never lined it up.
There is a chance to win this game. A pass interference in the end zone has happened before.
True.
With time expiring, Travis Kicker's not clutch. So he called the timeout with 31 seconds, and he doesn't get it off. It's not Myles Garrett though.
Oh, thank God.
This is exactly how it should end. Going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
Garrett's got like 7 sacks, 8 sacks just in this game.
It was not Garrett. Garrett's still stuck at 6 sacks. Poor guy.
Game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance.
Jesus, man. Overtime here in the AFC Divisional playoff game. The Browns, were 15-1 this year?
Big run for Jake.
14-2.
The Browns are 14-2?
Yeah, according to Daddy Leagues.
Browns get the ball here first, so if they knock off a big run with Chubb here, it's over.
Yep.
Hold on. Does it say the Chargers have 60 total yards of offense? Did I
yeah. If it wasn't for the 2 fumbles Derwin James calls, the Chargers would be out of this game.
And was there a pick? No. Was there a pick 6?
Yeah.
Yes, there's a pick 6, almost 100 yards.
Chargers offense hasn't did anything.
I mean, LA Chargers. This might be one of the lowest outputted playoff games I've ever seen.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Holy Christ.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
And 2 here. Chubb with 30 carries for 184 yards. He is a monster. Halfbacks are dying around the league everywhere. Somebody just went out for KC down the bottom left here. Miami, Kansas City.
Linebacker David Cole.
Okay.
Superstar, ain't he?
I believe so here. Let's see what Cleveland does on 3rd and 2. Chargers in a cover 3 shell.
They don't need to punt it. If they punt it, Chargers win with a field goal.
Johnson shakes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and he's good. Kansas City coming on man defense on here versus Miami.
Did you see the whip stick, but kind of not a whip stick?
Yeah.
He got blocked. Okay.
Oh, what is this? Holding? Pass interference.
I think Cole's coming back, though. I don't think it's a permanent injury, but
2nd and 10.
No gain there on the run.
We'll see.
Pass.
2nd down. Big.
Dot,
Here's a quick. Oh, here's a face mask. Oh, God.
Oh, that's definitely a face mask, dude. There's no doubt about that.
Ow. I'll tell you what, keep your eye on Miami KC. If KC goes down by a couple of scores, you might see them just turn into a total fucking werewolf, man.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first.
Oh, if Alvin don't get 2 or 3 bombs a game, he's beatable.
Definitely. But he can score in one play easy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying if Alvin goes into a total pass mode in this, mark my words, it could turn the other way quickly. We have not seen Miami beat KC in the playoffs. KC has really just beat up on Miami even in the regular season too, so we'll see what's up here. 2nd and 14. Mayfield on from the 35-yard line. He just needs a few more yards here to be in basically a piece of cake field goal.
Do you try to pass it if you're
The
cramming?
playoff overtime rule is different than regular season? Am I crazy?
Yeah, you can't tie. So let's
Can't
say,
tie.
again, when
So
we
field goal
say
ends it?
we have a good game here earlier in the chat, Cleveland gets a field goal. Chargers can come get a field goal. We can do this. You know what I'm saying? As long as LA doesn't give up a touchdown here, we're right in business. Miami scores immediately.
Damn, 14-0.
In the first quarter.
KC is literally playing like a total werewolf.
See how he scores.
And for the record, note that KC had the chance to knock out Miami, get rid of them from this situation, even play them, and they did not
going to score
take care of business week 17. So here Miami is now up 14-0. And you're going to have to wonder, is that week 17 game? Here goes Chubb up the middle. Oh my God, he almost ends this game. 32 rush, 190-something yards. Cleveland is about to beat the Chargers here.
Cleveland's not going to give Travis even a chance to get the ball.
You better pray that they run the ball towards Derwin James, and Derwin James lays the hammer.
Oh boy, let's see if the Chargers can bring it here. And this is over. Cleveland advances. Chubb has been impossible. He
What
has.
a comeback. Good comeback for Cram there.
MVP of the year? Is that?
Oh, dude, he's been unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. Can't believe they ended up losing. Flip the game real quick.
He shot himself in the dick early there with 2 interceptions, a pick 6.
Huge.
He really
huge
went
fourth
down
down
2
conversion though.
possessions. Yeah.
He had the huge fourth down conversion to score the touchdown when he could have taken 3 to make it 24-19.
Yeah.
My God, man, this is
23 unanswered points for Cram to win it.
Oh my God. I don't think anybody expected that.
Chargers are not going to be happy.
No, it's not good.
Travis offense was horrible.
Look at this pass by Alvin. And it's a pick. Look at this pass, dude.
That's how Alvin does. He rolls out and passes.
Oh, that might be one of the worst passes you'll ever see in a game ever. The fact that they even let you throw it is ridiculous, and the fact that Jake comes down with it, well, none of us ever get that. We're always getting totally.
I can't wait till we do away with if we do away with the abilities next match. I hope so.
Look at this throw, man. I can't believe the Dolphins intercept this, and I can't believe that the Madden game even lets a play like this go. No one could ever physically do this. Like, oh my God, it's so hard to watch. Let me double down on this one. Miami's going to score here very quickly. They're going to go up 21-0 very shortly here. I'm calling it. Dr. Ice Punch in the booth here. That's what I'm calling.
I'll be back. I might be back a little later. I got to call my family.
Call the family. Yeah, I know it's Easter. After this, I need to take a break, man.
Oh, you're terrible.
After this, we're advancing, right?
All right, I'm assuming so.
Good game, guys.
Later, AJ.
See you, buddy.
I think that's Cram's first playoff victory, so that is a huge win. Miami here runs it for like 15.
Yeah, Jake's just running the ball down his throat.
After an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense.
How about Cram going for it there on 4th down from like the 1 yard line? And he actually goes backwards to the 6, and he still goes for it and throws slants for a touchdown. I don't know where Travis.
That was big balls call there.
That was crazy, man.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If Miami goes up 3 scores here and gets a field goal in this drive, we are going to see this is going to be a little bit of an upset. In my opinion, KC's been playing well, but yeah, they have looked. The Dolphins have not looked good versus the Chiefs. We are in a snow game here, which is, again, that's going to definitely help the Dolphins for sure. Here's another super huge gain. Reed with 9 for 55, and this is a little bit of a meltdown here.
This is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So the 14 yards.
We have the Dallas Cowboys out of the playoffs. We are on the verge of having KC out. We might be having 2 new people in the Super Bowl for the first time since whatever. I know we had Indy get there, but this could be a big shakeup.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case
I mean, we've seen Cram beat Jake before. Jake might struggle versus Cram's man defense. I don't know, man. Maybe it'll be a good game. Either Jake wins in a blowout or Cram will win a close one. I don't know.
Second and 10.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Check.
Rosen making some audibles. Chiefs pinching the line for I don't know what reason. Here's a sack. As Jones finally does his thing and gets in, forcing a 3rd and 17 here.
It's a loss of 7.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
The Browns don't care what you do on defense. They just run it down your throat. They're not making any reads or checking out and trying to read the defense. They're just smashing the ball down your throat, throwing to their receivers. Like, there's nothing about the Browns offense that you need to figure out.
Field goal here.
Oh yeah, he's going to drill this from what, 55? This is for Miami to go up 17 zip on the Chiefs. And this is good. No, he comes up short here. Ooh.
The Chiefs got good field position.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones
Chiefs with good field possession. Again, that's a big play. See if Kansas City can't score here or whatever. And in my opinion is the fact that Mack only has 4 carries right now in this game. If I'm playing in the snow game versus Miami and I have Marlon Mack, I am giving him the ball. You gotta give him the ball so many times this game. It's unbelievable. There's Mahomes. He's got to run the ball here. He's going to go right by Baker and slide down. Miami blows this play big time and lets KC kind of back in here. There are 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the second quarter. Miami up 14-0 on the Chiefs. The Chiefs driving. They're on the 31-yard line. Dude, I'm not sure I can even watch here. KC, I don't really have a lot of confidence in them right now. Mahomes is going to go for it. He's going to run again. And this is what Kansas City does when things get really scary for them. They run with Mahomes. See if Miami adjusts. They're not containing or spying him right now. Mack is a huge factor. He's in the backfield here. Going to take the ball up the middle in a huge hole, and he's going to use joystick jukebox. He tries to glitch out the D, but he can't pick up the first. And this is a 4-4 for Miami. I'm not sure why they're no huddling here. Mack's too tired. Gets dragged down. 6 carries, 32 yards for him. We're about to hit the 2-minute warning here. Look out for Mahomes. He's going to try to scramble to score here. KC is big on running Mahomes in the goal line. Let's see if Miami spies anybody.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful
Second and goal, Mahomes from the 9. He's going to throw it to the back of the end zone, and it's touchdown.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there, as they are now on
This
board
is a fucking toss to the back of the end zone with Hill, and he comes down with this football, and the Chiefs, well, careful for the Chiefs, man. Nobody kicks worse in this game than Dalvin, my goodness. Barely makes the extra point. We have a game here. Kansas City just opts to throw like a streak lob to the outside here. And that's good. That's a great toss. They forgot to shovel the back line, but he was in the whole way. Miami here now and abusing KC on defense. Let's see if KC can come up with a stop. They're giving Miami the dive play here immediately. And they're going to run a stretch.
He said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done.
They pick up about 8. Happy Easter, motherfuckers.
He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend
By
to
the way,
pretty well, and he's been right.
April 12th should be watching the Masters here. And a bunch of golf, but instead it's COVID life here 2020. All right, stay safe and wash your hands, wash your ass. Rosen out of the gun. And there's a flag here, and there's another seam call, and this is an interception now. And they're gonna run it. I don't know where the flag even is. I blacked out. Then this is on the Dolphins. They're gonna be able to pick here, and KC might get another 3 or score here real quick.
Wow. KC back in it.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there.
Omar would have accepted that. That's an idiot. Here we go. Mahomes gonna throw a little out route and then spin and then cut back and juke. These don't even look like real players on the Chiefs, man. It looks like fucking, I don't know, man. I'm playing with like Le'Veon Bell. These guys are juking, flying all over the field, and Mahomes throwing off his left, right foot. Who fucking knows? Jesus Christ. Here's Mahomes going to hand the ball off, and Miami's going to get in the backfield. Grinkle. Ben Grinkskers in the backfield there. 3rd and 7 coming up. Even if KC gets 3, it's big for them. The touchdown would be big. Let's see if Alvin goes. The gusto here. If you contain, he'll roll right into a sack. Mahomes takes so many sacks. He just left trigger or left button, right button for the play, and you will stop Mahomes' rollout immediately.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Okay. Holmes calling his little audibles here. I think Hill has got his X lit up. It's hard to see in the snow here. I'm colorblind as fuck. Mac swapping over his side. Maybe he's going to be rolling that way. This is a classic look here. There's a streak in a corner. Holmes is just going to roll out and maybe throw it to B, but it's too easy.
Why don't you got to spy or contain here.
He's not containing for sure, I can tell you that. Mahomes. Flipping the play here. He's going to run slants. And, oh, he's got wide open for a touchdown. And he doesn't get in. Oh, my God. He's throw this up a little bit, and it's the speed that gets him out of bounds. Now, Casey's going to have 3 plays from the 3-yard line. I'm not gonna lie, he was open earlier. I think he could have hit him for a touchdown.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Watch out for, see if he tries to run it first here. Miami getting everybody up in the box. Oh, and Mac is tough, dude.
Back to the 4-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Check 4, check 4.
Okay. See if Mahomes calls play action. See if he tries to run it in. What's up here?
Play
oh,
action.
God. Call it for me, Ace. What are they doing here?
Oh, he's going to play action. No, he can't. I was going to do a play action.
Oh, he's got wide open over here. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. Mahomes is going to go in, and the Chiefs are going to tie this up before halftime if Alvin can kick the extra point, which he is notorious for fucking up. Cover your eyes. He goes full power. Makes it.
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden.
This game, Miami was up 14-0. They were about to go up 17-0, and they missed an extra point, give up a touchdown, throw a pick, and then another touchdown. And we are sitting here tied up at halftime. Welcome to the show. Divisional playoffs here. Miami versus KC. These guys have done this before. Miami has not been able to get by the Chiefs. And the Chiefs have weathered the storm here of the opening punches. See what type of adjustments have been made. We'll see if KC sticks with this man defense. We'll see if they send some more pressure. See if they go back to zone. Miami has run some of their streak bombs and got those. We'll see if KC adjusts a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. See if Matt gets the ball in the second half. See if Johnny Reed can continue to have success. A lot of stories here. We're going to keep moving here. Rosen out of the gun. 4 seconds to go, and he's going to let one fly here. No, gets sacked. Jones now with the second. We're going to halftime. Motherfuckers tied up, like I said. Hell of a half, dude.
Hopefully we can get rid of these abilities next match.
We're going to take a poll. We're going to vote. Do what the league wants. And when if we get a majority that says one way, we're gonna go. See what they want. I don't care either way. Probably help me if they were off, but I'm not a big roster dude. But I do think some guys might, kind of like them to a degree. Kind of that's what EA's programming is. But like I say, you definitely have some. I think if Escape Artist wasn't in the game or Jukebox, there's one more that's stupid. It's just too easy to abuse. It escapes me right now. Pun intended. Look how fast Van Der Esch is. He misses the tackle, and Reed makes a gun. Guy juke. Reed with 13 for 74 right now brings up a 2nd and 5. Just starting the second half.
He whiffed up the hip stick there.
It's over. I love it when people call it's over. Max is a classic. It's over. Could be second quarter. All game over. Tommy's calling KC by 10. I don't think so. I think Miami has more juice here to go. I think gonna.
Oh yeah, good run there.
Huge run and KC is in like a nickel there for whatever reason. Like they're just gonna get their shit pushed in.
KC, he runs at 4-3 and he runs at nickel a lot.
To think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Okay. Rosen here. They like to run out of this set. We also have slants and streaks here. We have a tap of the helmet on number 87. I don't know if he's baiting Alvin or not. That means an auto. Now number 11 taps his helmet. And it is a pass. We got a drag and an in. Hit the drag from the side of the field and go for about 5 yards. Rosen is 6 for 8, 137, 2 TDs and an in. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. New York Jets owner along with our Green Bay owner Ace Billy Boogie calling the game here. Here on Easter Sunday. COVID life. Van Der Esch in the middle. Casey's in a max coverage look here. Miami should check this down to a run immediately. I don't know if they see it. Rosen is he's going to check it down. There we go. It's a good play. There he goes up the middle for about 7. It's a good eye.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
Heads up here. You might see a man blitz here from Casey, and this is either going to work instantly or it's going to come up fucking bad. You can tell it's man defense too because Casey isn't even bluffing the play. Corner route here to the tight end. Max or Jake might take advantage of this, and he's going to go right there where I said, and he's going to do possession catch instead of racket. Oh, Jesus, man! He can throw that earlier, and he got a huge gain. Yeah, that is an easy read. Alvin just hands him that completion. That's a tier 2 defense move right
Yeah,
there.
right.
It ain't good.
Base the line or bluff the play or something.
No, you can't just. You can tell when somebody's in man like that. Just know you got to get the ball away fast enough, and you're gonna make a big completion there.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
5:13 to go. Miami moving the ball pretty quickly here. We're in the snow. A touchdown is huge. A field goal helps for sure. Here's going to go the corner route. He's got a guy open, but can Casey jump it? And they're not. And that play is open. It's not open. It's something that Miami runs in the end zone. It's how they end up scoring on me here. Put me out of my misery. I see the two wide receivers set over there, and you know one is going to be going over there to the sideline.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. KC is opting to call 2 out of their 3-3-5, and they're going to run this ball. I like the play call by Miami, but it's just good execution by the Chiefs to stop this. Lucky here, a guy from the weak side comes in and makes a good tackle.
Make this kick.
I'm going to make the kick.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this
17-14 now, Miami. Up 3. KC has not had the ball, and they're going to return this one. Martin takes it from the end zone up to about the 25, so there's some gain there.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Mahomes out from the single back, one of their more popular looks. Again, people think that KC spreads it out or something like that. No, they run a lot of kind of run big, heavy formations and just get you their pass blockers out of the. He's got a boy. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that he had a guy wide open there on the corner, but no, there's a Miami defender there. Miami's in white right now. I'm not even sure how they're playing this game.
Yeah, it's tough playing snow game in white.
Like, why did they not restart this game, man? I really, really struggle to see in the snow. I am red-green colorblind, whatever the fuck that means. Can't believe that they're playing this game. It's hard to see the Miami defenders. I guess it's hard for Jake on offense, but also harder for Alvin, I think, because you know where your guys going to be on offense. Defense, got to read the field. And Mahomes is going to go for another 8-9 yards here.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir.
Oh, God. He calls a jet sweep on 2nd and 2 for God knows what reason here. This is down.
And they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
He's going RPO.
Oh, he's got nothing here. Nothing. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Look at this throw.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it brings up
two KC guys, only one Miami guy there.
Him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw.
And we're talking about it's 4th and 4 from the 46. They can't go for this right here.
You're always trying to get him the football.
And Casey's going to burn a timeout, too. Oh, my God.
Punt the ball.
Terrible play call here.
Too much time left.
Mahomes has 34 yards passing.
He can't punt it, can he? 4th and 4 on his side?
He cannot line up
That's
in
against
a
the
regular
rules,
formation.
right?
He can fake punt it. He can fake punt it.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go.
And this is, first off, he's probably not going to get this. Number 2, can't go for it. But
No, it's against the rules.
fuck it. So he's going to try to drive him off sides, maybe? I'm at a loss of words. I'm just going to sit here and
rule, what happens?
we got.
You got to punt the ball to him.
He's just trying to get him to go off sides there.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Trying to drive him off sides, and now AC gonna punt it for real this time.
Is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Miami scores a touchdown on this drive. It's going to be tough for KC to get this comeback here.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10.
That was an illegal play. He can't try to draw him off sides either.
Really?
It's against the rule.
That's in our rules that we can't try to draw people off sides?
You can't line up in a regular play.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger.
No, there's nothing on 4th down that says that you
cannot line up and try to fake
or line up. Oh,
yes,
it says
unless
that.
it's yep.
All right, so
they're
so
on the other side.
But just pull up our Discord. That is illegal. Yeah, that is breaking the rules there. So you can't do that.
Suspend him right now.
Just double check the Discord. There is in parentheses. It reads 4th down. You cannot go for it.
Who was that? Oh, that was Bugsy that dropped in.
4th down. That was Bugsy just called in Oakland. And parentheses says or line up. Go for it and fake it. Unless one of the penalties implied is 4th and 1 or less. You're in your opponent's territory. 4th quarter down by 17. None of those conditions were met. So hence, flip it or zip it. We'll see a block of some sort. And here's another streak ball. Gonna be dropped. Man, that's. He throws that sooner, maybe. But that is honestly, that throw is really dangerous because it does work sometimes. But in my opinion, what you need to do to really hit that is you got to wait another second, and you can throw it deep over the. Then you can really chuck it and get a completion and score a touchdown. But that's how he got it picked the last time. He threw it in there, it got popped out, and got picked off. So Miami has scored on that, and they've also had that come back to bite them. Look at this formation by the Chiefs. Again, they're in like this 3-3-5 defense. Miami should run this ball. I don't know if they're gonna here, but
run it right up the gut.
Yeah, let's see if Miami runs this ball. Not. Rosen's gonna escape out the pocket. Dude.
Why is Miami abandoning the run?
Dude, it's the playoffs. It's in crunch time. The game is easier for us to sit here and call in the booth for sure. We're sitting here looking at it now with the controller in our hand. It's always a lot easier said than done for sure. So announcing is easy compared to playing. KC here. In a man blitz, number 87 is going to be open on an out route, which is a classic look for a Trifus. And now Rosen's got everybody open here on the sideline, and they're going to get the completion. The guy's going to stay in bounds.
Oh, wow.
Pressure there.
Clutch catch.
Yeah. This is really close to being out of bounds, but he's in. And that's going to bring Miami up to the 48-yard line here. We're still in the 3rd quarter. We're about to head into 4th, but this is a huge drive. If the Dolphins score here, this is another man blitz, so you can see it. Let's see if Miami does something cute. They're not. I'll tell you what, man. If I see KC in a defense like this, man, I'm calling Adams' number immediately. Miami tries running. They go backwards for 1 yard there. Okay, not of a close set here out of the gun. Rosen's going to throw the ball on a double covered corner route, and it's a catch.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ, that could be picked right there, too. Oh. You gotta be hot if you're KC after that one there. That is a.
All right, Jack ain't running. Oh.
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
That is not a good toss there. Up the middle here with Reed. Gonna kind of fall forward here.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the
Miami now here, way in field goal range, 7:38 to go. Again, this is a championship type style drive here.
Score a touchdown here.
They score a touchdown here. This is
put all the pressure on Allen.
Reed here kind of hitting right at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for another 2 yards there, bringing up a 3rd and 1. Now, I don't know what to do here, but you know what? Fuck it. Maybe he's gonna come out on goal line actually, but I was thinking maybe go for that fucking end zone right now.
They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1.
And they're gonna run it up the middle, and they're gonna pick it up. It's gonna be a 3-yard gain. Good news for Casey. It wasn't a touchdown.
Tackle, it'd have been 6.
Van Der Esch there in the middle. I think is he 99 overall? He is a total fucking monster. How does he even make that tackle? Looks like he's getting blocked by 3 dudes. Van Der Esch, man, he's a fucking animal. Hey, Miami here now out of the eye with 2 wide receivers. Again, I can't even barely see the Miami players.
Got the RPO right here.
Yep, here's the RPO. You don't see a lot, and Alvin is totally unprepared for it, and they go down to the 4-yard line. Oh, dude, Casey is just... The Casey defense looks elementary right now in this game.
He don't match up well running a 4-3 versus Jay.
And he's just not really playing very sharp, in my opinion. We've seen Alvin do a lot better. He's just not on his game right now.
I was thinking about switching to 4-3 since I got some of these pieces. Seeing Alvin and seeing Tom play these playoff games, 4-3 don't stack up very well.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up.
I mean, I have wild defensive success with the 3-4, but to each their own. I think the 3-4 makes it a lot easier to defend versus RPO. I take that away from most people. Oh boy, this is gonna be a touchdown. I think Jake's gonna score. He's gonna motion the guy, and he's gonna get what he wants here out of this play, and he's just gonna run the ball, and Van Der Esch ain't gonna be able to make a play here. Yeah, he goes. Alvin just doesn't even fill the gap he's supposed to at all. He just runs.
Touchdown.
So Jake motions the receiver there. He's kind of set in a weak side set over on this side of the field, and then he motions the player that way as well. Alvin runs that way immediately. He doesn't even recognize the play at all. It's just a total dive, and it's just kind of a little bit of a magic trick, right? You kind of motion a dude, you set over there, and you think they're gonna go to that weak side, but Jake just runs it right up the middle. Huge drive. That's a Jake type of drive. Now up 10. KC here, obviously the most firepower we have in the league, but under the gun in the snow.
All right, Alvin's got to score quick.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take
Max saying that's like an Omar or Rev drive, and oh boy, this is it. Oh, and just like this, what is Jake doing here?
Oh no! Why would he? That's how quick Alvin can score. Look at that.
76 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a
how do you leave that open?
Bug's now talking in third person. So we've had a new high or low here in Dev Nation Live history. Depending on how you want to look at it. Miami right back with the football as Casey scores immediately with Hill here. And that's the way, you see Jake has thrown that pass a few times in this game, but that's the way you throw it. You rip it in there. You don't lob it or wait too long. Just obviously Hill is back there, but careful here that Miami doesn't get away from whatever they were doing. They can come up with a couple plays here to get this.
He needs to run the ball like he was.
5:11 to go here. Casey's only got 2 timeouts, and this set right here in this cover 2, man. I don't know what Casey's doing, because if Rosen can kind of slide out of the pocket here, he's going to make a completion at some point. He's going to throw it here down the middle, and this is a catch.
And he'll have it past midfield almost.
Wow,
Rosen,
big play there.
Big play. He's lucky he holds on to it here, and most guys don't come up with that catch in Madden 20. It's tough to get that completion down the middle on cover 2.
The big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
That's a huge play here.
Now a handoff looking right. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up
Reed with 26 carries, 127 yards. It's been a good outing for him. The Dolphins only need a couple more plays here to kind of maybe seal this one up. 4:18 to go. The clock is ticking away here.
Jake's got a superstar running back. Why is he not using it?
Well, because the superstar running back Mark Walton is a lot slower than the rookie, who's just been kind of going up and up and up. And I think the rookie is actually a superstar, but he just doesn't have the activation for the number of plays, a glitch from EA Sports, or what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the... Oh, here we go. We have network connection issues.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
I'm going to lag out.
Oh, it's probably... Oh. The wind must be blowing in Florida.
Oh, no.
You gotta play this one like... Listen, this is what you gotta do. Just play the one quarter, you get it down to 4 minutes to go with the exact situation. Let Alvin call timeout for the 2-minute warning, because he needs to burn one anyway. And you're all square. Call Jake. Yo, what yard line was Jake at there? I'm asking everybody right now. Yeah, man. I don't know if he was at the 50. I think you were at like the 47 or something.
He was on Alvin's. He was on Alvin's territory.
Just have
right?
Alvin burn his time out. Because he only had 2. He didn't have 3 because he... Right? I should make it fair.
You got to play 4 minutes, right?
You guys shouldn't be in white jerseys, too. That's...
Congrats every time I'm through. Stay packing, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so
Yeah, that sucks.
that
No,
line.
he does. He's like, Godzilla's waking up. That's what he said.
Yo, so listen, so they're starting up. So what's the scenario here? Do we have it? Has someone written
Waste time till you get 4 minutes. Jakes gets the ball. Alvin calls timeout.
Ace, I'm not asking for what your opinion is. I'm asking for what's really happening.
That's it.
As far as I know, Max, I just called Jake, and he said they're recreating a scenario here from
That's what it should be. That's what I would be fighting for.
Alvin's going to use his timeout at a 2-minute warning.
Yeah, that'd be good. Lacey said new game. But I mean, it's a new game as far as, they're loading up a new game. I agree. They can recreate it. Yes, they can. But just for the quarter, they're not going to run this shit all the way to the 4-minute, right? Fourth quarter, 4-minute mark, right? Damn, this is nuts. Oh, snow game still. Yeah, I know it's going to be.
Whole new game. Do you think Jake wants to play a whole new game for his album?
Fuck no. Dude,
what's going on here?
If they had to play new
I think they're going to go down to the exact scenario here. We're going to get down to about 4:30 to go with Jake.
Look, Alvin took the white jersey.
Alvin took the white.
Took the white. They're playing from as is. They're going to go down to 4:30 and run it from there. Jake's up 3?
Jake's up 3.
I think they're going to
see if they're recreating everything. Jake should be in all white.
Now Alvin's in white. I don't know.
I would if I'm Jake.
So is this
everything?
Jake's punting? Is this to
Yeah, I think this is to get Hill lit up. This is a light
This is
Hill.
to get Hill lit up, right?
Yep.
What does Hill need exactly? Just 2 20-yard passes? That's it?
Yeah. Get Hill lit. Alvin's going to
So
burn
Jake's
the
still up
timeout
3, right?
at the 2-minute warning. That's going to be his. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. Alvin only had 2 timeouts.
This is so shitty, man.
It is so shitty, man. Regardless what the outcome of this game is, it's just going to suck.
He's moving guy over there. We're getting Hill the ball here.
Especially if Jake loses,
I think regardless who loses, we're missing a big game. But what happened that last?
Yes,
I mean,
but
they both
Jake has a
going.
lead, so always the team with the lead always feels a little shit.
Hill only needs a 20-yard pass. I don't know
Yeah,
why we need to
dude.
throw 55.
Bro,
He's
is
getting
Alvin
Mahomes
doing
lit too. He's getting Mahomes lit too.
Why is Alvin waiting for him to go so far down the field? Is he retarded?
Well, Jake's moving his cornerback off there either. Who knows?
Yeah,
man?
but just throw it right away and take 20 yards. Why do you need a 55?
I think Mahomes has to throw the ball in the air a certain distance.
20 yards.
Bro, he could still rifle that in for 30 yards.
Not for nothing. It's actually harder to throw the ball 20 yards there. 20 yards in the air than you think. A lot of big completions.
Look,
that you
Max,
get.
you see Mahomes,
okay.
Max by 15
Mahomes,
yards.
Buggy said Mahomes was lit also.
Yeah, so they're getting Mahomes. Now he's going to go back to get Hill the ball again.
Yeah.
This is so goofy.
Jeez.
Can't wait to have some fucking ham and kibasi, for Christ's sake. I'm starving.
Oh, man,
This is shitty. This is so shitty, man. This is shitty. All this is shitty.
Yep, nothing you can say about it. Just fucking trash. Whoever wins or loses is no one.
It's a
feels
trap.
good.
Hey, whoever wins or loses, it was fucking glitched. Glitch City.
Got glitched.
Yo.
Got
Got
glitched.
glitched.
Yo, Alvin's sneaking away with this one.
Alvin's
There's
throwing
no.
a touchdown.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Jake's
Alvin's
still.
gonna get 7 points right now.
Jake's still up by 3, right?
Yes.
Jake's still up by 3. Yeah.
Now the Chiefs, they're probably gonna punt it, or because now they gotta get Miami. Miami up by 3.
I would come out of the play and just make sure you got Hill lit up. Oh, he is. Yeah. Punt the fucking ball now.
See what he does.
Yeah, he got them both lit up now.
Here's punt.
Damn, that's how easy it is? Fuck.
No, listen.
Alvin, Tom. It's that easy to get his offense lit up.
You'd be surprised. Actually, throwing the ball 20 yards in the air with collision is hard.
Yeah, but not for Alvin.
Not for Alvin.
No, he only gets 4 catches a game for 4
punt
for
it to the
200.
upright to get a point.
No, listen.
If you drop kick it, you get 2 points.
When
What is
Alvin,
Randy?
listen, it
2,
takes
3
Alvin
points? Drop kick.
It takes Alvin a couple quarters to get Hill lit up. Hill don't get lit up until a certain point in time. Then when he does, then he sits on it for a while. Throws those, third and fourth quarter. He ain't lit like the whole game, whatever. Alvin is that's the thing, man. Alvin is very strategic about his X factors. I know it's a lot of cheese, and we all complain, but
dude, it's not cheese though. He just inherited it. He didn't.
No, I'm just saying.
YouTube and glitch.
It's hard to call him cheesy. I mean, he did this for like the last 5 minutes, throwing the ball deep.
But without abilities, he wouldn't do all that.
But the only thing I mean
true, Ace. He's been doing this.
Listen,
bro.
the only thing I mean by cheese is Mahomes. How escape artist? Anybody with escape artist has cheese, so it's not against Alvin. Any single
but Marty, but again, you're right. But again, could we all be happy that all those escape artists, for the most part, not everyone, but for the most part, they all a bunch of trash players.
Wow, I mean, we got Alvin and Trevor. Very, very,
That's
very fortunate to have those.
Shout out you, Frito.
Yeah, Frito, if you're listening, trash. No, but I mean,
big trust.
Bro, if I had an escape artist quarterback, I'd run for 1,000 fucking yards with them.
It was 4:30 on the clock.
No, I think there was 3:52.
No,
I was like,
no, 4:30.
Like 4:30. It was like 4:27 or some bullshit like that.
32.
Why?
Second down.
Shut the feed
Second
down
I think,
and bring
Bugsy.
it back up so we can look at it.
You want me to shut it down?
If they want the exact situation, they can cut this feed, bring it back up, so we can go back to when it got cut. And we can say, look, at the 38 time.
Marty, can't you go back and
one.
check for us?
I'm looking right now.
I think it was second down, and Jake was like at his own 47 or something, right?
I mean, if they're going to agree to what they want to agree to, I mean, it's ultimately up to them.
Oh, Bugsy got the inside information. They agreed to first down on the 50-yard line for Jake.
So where does Bugsy live?
Bugsy lives right next to Jake.
Where does Jake live?
Right next to Bugsy.
Listen, Jake lives. Yeah.
So answer me this: who's on third?
I don't think you can look, but I just checked my tools here on Twitch, and maybe we'll go to DevNav.
Why do you keep tackling him? I guess you have to get it down to that time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pulling up what I can from the feed.
Dude, Alvin should honestly. Yeah, I guess you're right. No, he has to burn his time out with the 2 minute
Hold on. I think I might have this here.
I mean, this is just all screwed up. Jake's got the green jerseys now. Alvin got the white.
Yeah, I don't like it. Wait, does Jake or Bugsy have kids?
Oh, he fumbled. That screwed it up.
Jeez.
Oh, no, he got it back.
Jeez, look at Jake go. It's funny as fuck. Oh, God, I can't handle it.
Oh, but no, but he's at the 50 now with 5 minutes left. So.
I mean, this is basically it. I would play from here. I'd play from here, 1st and 10, on 49 right here. I'd be playing.
What a goofy ass play, man. Have you seen so many committee members in the chat like panic mode?
No, they're
what
not.
Are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Nah, Tom, they're not in panic mode. They're not. As long as Alvin and Jake can agree on something, that's all.
I'm just joking. I'm joking here, bro. I'm just joking.
Hey, that's what it was. It was 2nd and 9.
I told you 3:52 left.
Yeah, 352 on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, but they're playing here. Jake and them are playing here. Yeah, look, they're playing now.
They're playing right now?
I mean, yeah, like they're playing. Like Jake's and Alvin are playing right now.
Yeah, he was on Alvin's 41, right?
Yeah. So they're playing right now?
Bro, they're playing right now. Jake's at his 38 right now, 1st and 10.
So they're balling here.
Yeah, they're gonna be balling here right now. Yeah, this is the real shit right here.
I guess they're live. I think this helps Jake a little, or Alvin, because it puts time on the clock for Alvin to come back. Oh, Wallington.
Yeah, but Jake's got a 1st and 10 at his 38. Look, see, bro.
It's live. Listen, we're live here. Miami is up 3. Casey burning the timeout at the 2-minute warning. We got 4:29 to go here. Touchdown puts Miami up. 10 points here. So Casey got to hold him to a field goal.
Yeah.
Casey got everybody up in the box.
Jake
Look at
scores
him.
here. It's gonna be...
Oh yeah, Jake scores here. That could be it.
I'm not gonna lie. It looks like Alvin might have his stuff on aggressive. They've got a lot of missed tackles right now. You might see a face mask here in a minute.
You don't want to see a fumble here, though.
Man.
Dude, if we see a fumble, a scoop and score fumble, holy shit.
Honestly, you're so much more likely to get a face mask in this game. Look out for Jake here to throw a corner out. He's gonna flip the play. Never mind. Scratch it. This is a run. He's running right now.
Yo,
Dude,
Jake
might run this entire drive right now.
Oh, he should. He probably should. It's 3rd and 3 now. From the 17.
Here's the pass.
3:26. Clock ticking away.
Damn, Marty, you might be right. Jake might hurt himself with the whole 5-minute thing, not going 3:52.
Oh yeah, because this could be almost the clock could be out by now. AC
Bugsy
here.
set. Bugsy calling a dot in the seam right now.
Not versus man coverage right now. He's gonna have to throw a corner or a drag, and Jake's gonna run it. He's gonna get stopped in the backfield.
Oh no.
Yeah, none of those plays will work versus the man defense. I'm surprised Alvin got caught so bad earlier in the game.
So what do? You take your
your
3 here, right?
You have to take your 3. You go up 6, and you're gonna have to stop.
Play defense. Oh, is he going for it?
He going for this, dude? There's no way.
Is it?
Oh man,
I'm gonna have to. Hey, I might have to put you guys on mute then real quick. Yo, blow it for me.
There you go, Collie.
You got to press if you're KC here. Well, I don't know why they're not pressing. There's a guy wide open here on the out route, and everybody's open. The whole field is open. He had an out
touchdown.
He had the out route open on the mid slot, and this is just terrible defense.
Big ballsy call there.
Dude, there's only one thing you can just say here. Alvin doesn't press. He doesn't come out in man D. This is just Buck fever at its maximum extent.
Holy shit, that was huge.
This is just a free touchdown here. He literally covers nobody on this play.
Jake's got some big balls.
Alvin used the safety, I think, on that play that was in that zone. Right?
He switches to man, and there's nobody on that guy.
Yeah, Alvin left, man. Alvin left the zone wide open. He blew it.
Which is the last minute. This is a meltdown play here. This is a crazy call by Jake, but
so he has to take a timeout right here at 2 minutes, right?
That is.
Hey, Ace, I think this game's over after that.
This game is basically done.
Yeah. Jake, man, great.
Jake's up by 10. So.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Burn them all with Hill.
No!
Wow, jeez, bro, what?
He did it again. That's the same play. Why does Jake call that defense?
Stop calling cover 3, dude. And he misses the field goal.
No!
Oh shit!
Oh my God!
Oh! No! Buck fever!
Buck fever!
So now he's up by 4.
Buck fever is just rampant right now in a playoff game here, AFC wild card or divisional playoff round here, season 34. Dr. Ice Punch and Blue. I can't even handle this, man.
Alvin shot himself in the dick there.
Oh my God!
Hey, Alvin's been notorious for missing field goals all fucking cycle.
Ace Billy Boogie, true or false? Did I not call Alvin muffing a field goal here? I pointed it out multiple times.
He's one of the worst field goal kickers in the league.
Oh my God! What's going to be messed up is if Alvin gets back in field goal range and can't kick a field goal.
I don't know, Jay. I don't know. Jake can ice this game with kind of like a first down.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He's got to take a timeout right here, right? Alvin does.
It's a 4-point lead for those of you at home. KC scored a touchdown, missed the extra point, only got 6. So yes, Miami up by 4 here officially.
Take it all right.
Jake is up 4. Alvin just took a timeout.
Look at Alvin using that timeout with 2:05 left.
I mean, 2:05. He's giving himself 5 seconds there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he should have took it at 2 minutes.
I don't know but a fucking first is it? Oh, there. Oh,
That's.
Yep.
We're now down to 40. We're down to like 20 seconds left here in the clock.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, he's
No,
not
20 seconds. No, Marty. It depends. Let's see what happens here. But Alvin's in trouble though. Down 4.
Alvin's not calling a timeout.
Oh my
He's
God.
not calling a timeout. Why?
Yo, Marty, I get bumped from the playoffs and Alvin can't do it.
He's not even trying to call a timeout.
Yeah, Jake's got to go.
Jake can win the Super Bowl. Jake can win the Super Bowl. We need a Trifles Bowl. We're due for a Trifles Bowl.
Jake versus Al is imminent here, dude.
Possible. Big time possible. Big possibilities.
We've seen, imagine Cram beats Jake.
Bro, will it be Cram's first time in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Yes, it will. Now here's Reed, and he's not going to get to the outside. Third down now. 3rd and 6. Casey now out of timeouts. We're going down to about 40 seconds left. Hill has scored on the last 2 plays for KC and 1 play on his streak.
You put your ball carrier on conservative right now. Jake throws the ball and just eat the sack. Eat the sack if it's not there.
I'm just running the ball right now, I think, man.
If I was
Jake,
go for the win.
If I was Jake.
I go for the win, but take a sack if no one's there. But put the ball carrier on conservative. So
I can't believe Alvin's defense here last time in the red zone, just unbelievably bad. You know who the user is now. He's going to stop him. We're pausing the game now for whatever reason.
Man, I would have, bro. I would have passed. That's just a lot of time for Alvin to just.
You have to remember, it's a snow game. It's a snow game. Guys fall over. I mean, throw pick 6. The snow is. You're playing in a dome, Max. I mean, you've struggled passing mightily versus a lot of us. Now, we burn the 40 seconds there.
Why are we pausing here? Game's over.
I guess, but you went for. I'm just saying, you went for it to go for the win on 4th down. Like, should have on 3rd down, just go for the win too. Hill could score with 1 second left on the fucking clock, and Alvin could just throw 80-yard touchdown, dude. I mean, Mahomes literally can throw like 75 yards in the air.
Oh, he's putting Hill in back for the punt return. I've called this multiple times in the last couple of radio shows. Jake Trifus, the best punter in DevNet. Let's see if we get it here.
Yo.
Frito.
What's Jake?
Do not call cover 3 here.
Bro, Frito, you see this crazy shit?
I just missed everything. No, I missed it.
Frito, you can't even.
I have 2% going on my battery. I'm on the road right now.
I can't explain what's just happened over the last.
What happened? Did Alvin lose?
No, he's.
Bro, it's worse. It's worse than that.
I heard that fucking Travis choked the game. What the fuck? Tell me. I got like 1% battery.
Travis choked the game. He was up like 24 on Cram Laws. Alvin and Jake have exchanged literally like 28 points here in the last minute. It's Buck Fever Central. Jake's up by 4 on Alvin, who just missed an extra point to go down by 3 with 35 seconds left. He got no timeouts. And Hill has scored on the last 2 plays for Alvin on just streak bombs.
The last 2 plays?
Last 2 plays.
Don't call cover for 3,
Jesus
Jake.
Christ.
I'm not even talking like long
Jake's
bombs.
got to be running the. Dude, Jake got.
Yo, they're running the cheese. He's like, fuck it.
No, he's not even cheesing. Jake is just in like a cover 3, and Alvin's just hitting a seam really quick, and Hill's just gone. Not even a cheese bomb. He's just going right at.
Yeah, not cheese.
So how much time do we have left?
35 seconds.
35 seconds.
Chiefs are down 4. Hill is lit up. Mahomes is lit up. I don't know what you're doing here, man. I have no idea.
So y'all say best user D? Talk to me. Best user D versus best Chizo?
You calling another cover 3?
Oh no! Now Hill's gonna be off his X factor here. I don't know why he doesn't throw this all the way to the end zone. I don't know why he tries to go for the team here. He should have thrown this all the way to the end zone.
Fucking crazy.
I would double cover Hill.
Well, yes.
I would play as the safety. I play the safety right now. I wouldn't even use a linebacker right now.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
can't
I'm on the
believe he
safety.
doesn't throw to Hill with his X lit up. Mahomes can still chuck it 80.
Yeah.
This is going to be play action, I think. If it's play action, be careful for the sack right here. Alvin taking a gamble on the play action.
Why would you call a play action? That's
Well, he's going to go to Hill again. Okay, we're on to third down. I would wait till this is all the way in the end zone and just throw this so far and try to get PI here. 25 seconds.
This will be the most beautiful divisional weekend ever in DevNat history if Alvin and Max gets knocked off.
I was just saying something of the same effect.
I know, Frito. Then we're gonna have a Trifus Bowl. It's been a long time since we had
What the fuck? Shut up. We're not trying to hear that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.
Here comes Hill again. He's in the slot.
Don't tell me that shit right now. Not today. I'm not trying to hear that. No negative energy, dude.
And here goes. He's got it. He's gonna get a playoff here. 2-1. No, he's not. It's over. Jake has beaten AC. It's over. It's over.
It's over.
Cram versus Jake, who, by the way, Jake started the cycle off by getting destroyed by Cram in the playoffs. Well, there will be a rematch here in the AFC conference.
This will be beautiful. This is a beautiful rematch. I think Jake's got it. Jake's the user D to stop that fucking Nick Chubb shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Frito. Look, I love Cram
so
my
bad.
guy. I'd love for Cram to come and represent us in Tier 2. So I got to go with Cram, but Jake's the guy. I'm torn. I'd love to see Jake in the Super Bowl.
Dude, it's gonna be Jake and Trevor. Or it's gonna be Jake and Al. But that's what you're getting from the Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah, listen. I'd love to see Cram represent Tier 2 in the Super Bowl. Period. I don't want to hear anything else.
Bro,
as far as that goes,
Travis really fucking choked. Oh my god!
I'd also love to see Jake in the Super Bowl. I'm torn. I don't care who wins this game. I'd love to see both of them in the Super Bowl, but I got to go with Cram to represent AFC North, represent Tier 2. I mean, I got my ass kicked twice by Cram. He better motherfucking go to the Super Bowl. Goddamn it,
bro! After that comeback versus Travis, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. I didn't.
I'm gonna hop in Discord and see all the drama now.
I'm gonna rewatch that. Yeah. I'm gonna go, guys. Try to catch up on some shit.
I'm gonna let
before my phone.
I'm
on
1%. How he got glitched.
Thanks, guys. I'll be back on if we're calling the next any games later, Marty.
Yo, what in the fuck is Juice, dude? Anybody still here? Tommy is still there?
I still have her in my phone.
Listen, it's over. That ends it for the divisional round here. What a fucking total disaster. I'll bet the schedule in a little bit. I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yo, Tommy.
Yeah, wild, bro.
Dude.
Let me call you right back.
Unbelievable. Let Discord flow, Tommy. I'm gonna top off and go eat. And
yeah, I'm about to eat in about a few minutes later. I'm trying to see what's the next. If they're gonna get these games in tonight.
Yeah, dude. Hopefully not until much later, but we'll see what's up.
Yeah.
All right.
Man. I'll be on later. If we got games, I'll be on later.
Awesome, brother.
Later, man.
Bye.